and welcome to the table. In case you're new here, I am not normally on this side of the table, but tonight is a very special night. We are taking some time right before the season finale of season 2 of our main campaign to run this one-shot with all new characters in an almost entirely new setting. Don't worry, we are still in Teraband, and we are still playing Ordnance, but tonight we are a few hundred nautical miles off the west coast of Parthas. That's right, tonight we set sail on the high seas. But first, we have some announcements.
That's right. This is the Adellian Minute, where I give you all of our announcements fresh out of Adelia. So without further ado, our Season 2 finale is this Thursday, June 12th at 7 p.m. right here on our Twitch and Discord. So tune in right here on our channel for the season finale of our main storyline and main campaign. We also have a wonderful summer lineup of one-shots, just like the one we are doing this evening. So even though we will not be continuing on with the rest of the main storyline until the fall, I'm going to stop the accent, it's too much. Even though we won't be continuing with our main storyline until the fall, we will be doing some monthly one-offs just like this one with some different historians. So check out our Instagram, see which ones you want to tune in on, and as always, they'll be posted the week after we live stream. And then last but not least, we have our year Bible read through on the Discord, where we are going through the Bible together every single day. Nate writes those out and gives some lovely thoughts on each of the chapters and verses that we read. So if you are interested, if you have any questions, if you want to just talk or just, if you want to just vibe with us, head to our community Discord. And yeah, that's all I've got.
Cool. Thanks, Sarah.
Back to you, historian Shea.
I'm like shaking.
You're doing so good, buddy.
Guys, this is my first time ever running a game at a table, so, all the grace, please.
Yeah!
I say I'm a nautical nerd, but I may forget everything because my brain doesn't like to give me the facts when I actually need them. But, yeah, let's get started. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
It's almost completely silent on the tall ship named Cruelty. A light breeze reaches across the waters from the west and gently slaps the folded sails to the rigging of its 3 masts. The only other sounds? The still water sloshing at almost a whisper against the hull. And a scraping noise? The crew in the cabins below can hear it on the port side. Then the captain can hear it from her chambers towards the aft. Another metallic clinking on the starboard side awakens the snoozing lookout from the crow's nest. He pulls out his spyglass, but it is so dark. There are heavy clouds obscuring the divine seat entirely. As he begins to climb down, the creaky whine of the rope net now joins the chorus of asynchronous clattering of heavy objects surrounding the stately military vessel's wide body. Little Rag and Johnson pulls a waning lantern off a rigging box and gets on his tiptoes to lean over the starboard railing. A sharp bang, and he startles, dropping the spyglass into the water. It instantly disappears into the dark void. He brings the lantern over the railing again and sees floating just below a large piece of charred wood with copper sheath attached, badly bent and dented, splayed sharp splinters of metal now grinding into Cruelty's hull. He sees something else appear at the edge of the lamplight at the fore. As he follows it, the light illuminates an even larger section of what is now undeniably a shattered piece of another ship's hull. Painted dull blue letters, the name, Inevitability, the older and larger sister ship of the Cruelty. And just as Johnson is about to turn around to alert the captain, his eye catches one more thing in the oppressive darkness. Is that hair? A soaking wet head becomes visible, then a torso laying lifeless against the broken hull, arms splayed out to the edges as if this person once held on for dear life, and again... Johnson screams in surprise, then cries out, "Man overboard! Man overboard!" The crew of the Cruelty, that was slowly waking to the odd noises, come running and rescue the woman from the waters with ease. She sits in shock, shivering violently as they pull off her soaked Adellian uniform and wrap her in blankets from their own warmed bunks. The crew stands there nervously glancing at one another for what seems like an eternity before she's able to tell them what happened. But as soon as the fair-haired woman is able to, she coarsely coughs out one single word. Pirates. Thanks for joining us for tonight's episode of War Stories, Cruelty's Tempest.
Spooky dookies.
That was so cute.
We're back. Welcome back. That was fun.
I'm scared.
I'm going to give everybody their minis because I didn't give it to them earlier.
Yes!
Really excited about
so
this.
ready.
Okay, you too.
Sick, dude.
Thank you.
Fully
Then you too.
painted.
Oh, yes, like we... Shea, you did so well with
Looks so
these.
cool.
Oh my goodness.
Looks so cool.
All right.
That's so cool.
Everybody ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Cool. The year is 488 of the Almighty Cycle. You all are, or should I say were, a small portion of the crew of the now desolated Inevitability, an Adellian military sailing vessel that was once tasked with protecting trade routes between Edavaria, Reino Capra, and Parthis. Now, most of the ship and your fellow soldiers lay at the bottom of the Dagadal Ocean. You, the party, find yourself some 1,100 nautical miles away from home and locked in the cramped brig of what can only be assumed to be a pirate ship. If you would like a visual reference. The bars are closer together.
So we can't get out?
You cannot squeeze the bars.
Ah, dark.
It's like you put the picture itself in prison by laminating it.
Yeah, I did. I put the
prison's
depiction
in
of the
prison.
prison in lamination.
Sick.
2 days ago, you received some intel that trade was being violently interrupted by a group of armed civilians, most likely off the coast of Tierra Perdita. You were heading in that direction when you were intercepted by the ship and the crew that met the description. This trained cannoneering team fought their hardest, but these pirates had something up their proverbial puffy sleeves. Something that tore inevitability to shreds. You all watched as seawater gushed into the cannon deck as the hull exploded into pieces. A cannoneering team like yourselves is usually comprised of 6, but you 5 are the only survivors. Your team member, Adellian Phillips, was washed out into the tumultuous waves after the explosion. You all watched as the pirates pulled any and all survivors out of that tumultuous water. And then you watched as any and all ranked officers were executed and their bodies dumped back in the ocean. Heavy wooden posts on one side and a thick hull wall on the other hold you in this space, where you sit on the damp deck, huddled, facing one another, shoulder to shoulder, the smell of gunpowder smoke still hanging in the air mixed with the unmistakable odor of sweat. Your hands are all tied together by roughly braided rope. Can everyone introduce your characters for me?
Which way do we want to go?
We can go this way.
Great. You want me to go first?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm doing an accent. So
I'm so ready for it.
be nice. My character's name is Donald Tanner. He's, what did we say was Scotland? I forget the name. I'll find it. I'll look it up. He's Scottish.
Yeah, that's it.
What is it?
Caledon.
That's it.
Caledon?
Caledon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Because I think I said,
You made that up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I need to slip into it. I'll figure it out.
You're good. You're good.
It'd be so hard.
Caledon. Yeah, he's old. He's late 60s. He's a previous war veteran who's missing a leg, who rejoined,
Was
asked,
reconscripted.
yeah, was asked to come back and did not struggle to come back. But yeah, Donald Tanner, Cannoneer 3 is me. You
Great.
go.
I am Felicity Holt, and you all would know her to be your deceased captain's daughter.
Nepotism.
Not really, because I have been trying to get into captain school for a while. I have this. I'm about 5'6", sun-bleached, very curly blonde hair that is falling out of its usually neat military style. She's got this very pink skin because she's just always sunburned, no matter how hard she tries. Freckles are all over her face and arms, and she's got these green eyes that have cried enough tears for the last 24 hours. Cannoneer number 1.
Tonight I'm playing a man of Eamon Kelly. He's got dark brown hair. The only thing about him that's a gentleman, is any part gentleman, is the big mustache on his face. He's normally pretty talkative. Doesn't follow orders too well. Not the smartest, but he's got some heart. Of all the days, he's pretty emotionless, or at least not the sad emotions, but today, his eyes are unmistakably puffy.
And I'm Kieran
Whoa.
Calloway.
Whoa.
I'm a wee lad, 18
Calloway?
years old.
Whoa.
Not Callahan.
Callahan! I said it wrong. It was Callahan, not Calloway. Callahan. The Callaways are from a county over, and I'm not in that one. Not at all. I'm Kieran. I'm 18 years young, and I've got freckles.
Cute.
And
He's pretty cute.
I think red hair.
Yeah.
Strawberry blonde.
I painted it
strawberry
red. I
blonde.
sure hope so.
Oh no, it's red.
Strawberry
Right.
blonde.
Not strawberry blonde.
Nope.
It's actually.
Why is everybody ginger?
It's,
Everyone's ginger.
I'm from Gale. Well, not really like the city, but I'm from the outskirts. We have a family farm there, and I left my wee bonny lass at home to go on an adventure in the seas, and I'm the powder monkey.
What? Are we allowed to say that?
My accent will probably drift between Ireland and Scotland throughout the night, so forgive me. Right. It's all right.
It will not help that I'm doing. I'm so sorry.
No, it will help.
Okay, good.
Probably.
I don't know if I want to do an accent or not.
You don't have to.
Maybe,
We'll see how it goes.
maybe not.
My name is Bud Wadi.
Yes, please.
You see
Budweiser.
an older man around 70,
Damn.
missing one leg,
What?
previous war veteran who
I
re-volunteered
hate this.
later in life. Yeah.
you just black me.
I am not black. I'm proudly brown.
You guys have been working together. I heard Matt laugh. You guys have been working together for a little while.
And I'm nothing like you.
Right.
Already broken.
And you've already
I wondered
you've
how
already
you got ahead.
discovered that you two lost your leg in the same battle.
Wow.
What?
In the same,
The same
war.
cannon. The same
Probably, who
cannonball.
knows? But you were fighting on opposite sides.
Yes, the Battle of Blackwater Bay at the siege
No,
of
I
Fort
didn't change the
You
Spartanburg.
didn't change
I
it.
didn't change it.
That was a place.
It's the Mavidev effect.
Well, that's what I got. That's what we called it on our side.
You just have the whole backstory, but I don't. I don't have my own backstory.
I got it.
In case you need to
The
know.
Battle of Blackwater Bay.
Yes,
Is that
please
close?
do it.
At the siege of Fort Barangash.
No.
And in 486, I joined the Adellian Royal Navy.
I love it.
Scammer. It's an identity theft scammer.
But I need to make it gruff.
Perfect.
Badwadi, yes.
People have accents. Do it. It's fine.
Budwadi.
Badwadi. My name is
Wada?
Badwadi. I'll figure it out.
I love it.
Do what?
What's your
Cannoneer number 4.
What's your last name?
My full name is Devin Budwadi Turner. But people call me Budwadi.
Budwadi. He's creative.
And I'm a medic.
Right.
You're
Right.
That's insanity.
This is why you kept it secret.
Oh my gosh, their stats are exactly the same.
No, we couldn't be any further from
Any
each
more
other.
different.
He is nothing like me.
Did you look over at his to do your stuff?
I did.
Their IP is exactly the same.
Yeah. Doesn't change.
Do we add one?
Budwadi is nothing like that man.
Do we get a plus in?
Yes. A
Okay.
plus and a special.
I missed that. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can hear the sound of footsteps on the
Do it
deck
in that
above
one,
you,
not
the
this
decks
one.
above you. You're probably you probably remember coming maybe three flights of laddery stairs down. But there's commotion up there. It's not anything more than what you guys would know on a day on any given ship. So, yeah. Guys, what happened? Tell us about it.
Are we conscious?
Yeah?
Okay.
Oh boy. That's really scary.
Did you say, oh boy?
I did.
Hidden. Not that's not tight. Just
What?
just take a breath. Alright?
You should probably let it out too.
He's doing a common expression? Why are you picking on him?
The lad's he's clearly scared. Give him a
I'm
minute.
very brave.
Give him a minute.
It's a good time to be scared.
Right, let's think about the situation.
We're in prison on a pirate ship.
What's everybody look like?
It's not my first time.
Anybody need fixing up?
I'm a little wet. It's very damp down here.
Do not let this man fix you up. I'll fix you up.
Sorry about
Or
my,
that?
I think I'm alright.
I'm very sorry about my allergies today.
Are you been crying again?
We are in the ocean. What allergies could you possibly be speaking of?
Mold.
Brain. There's grand present.
Are our hands bound currently?
Yes. You are all facing one another as tight as you can be with your hands bound in the middle. Like you're all touching hands.
Touching me.
I don't want to touch you. I do not want to touch you.
You smell.
You smell.
They're basically the same person.
We are nothing alike.
Look,
We
are we
couldn't
getting out
be
of
any
here or
further.
not?
How can we?
Maybe.
Our hands are tied.
And I duck to the middle of the circle. Someone please, with your teeth, pull out the hairpin that is still in my hair.
I can't reach it.
That was good.
Is there any like
That was good.
water?
No, it's pretty dry in here. The air is
Last-
actually kind of smoky.
That's
from,
good.
Being this way.
It's been a couple hours since the battle, but it's held down here.
I'm going to attempt to pull the hairpin out.
What do you see?
In my culture, those with red hair are considered demons.
Are you redhead?
Yeah.
Strawberry blonde.
Test of alacrity.
Those.
Are you calling me a demon?
Who's to say?
He's just a child.
8.
But if I stab you through the heart and you survive, that's how I'll know.
Success.
But if you stab him in the heart and he dies, then you'll know too.
Well, then I guess he's not a demon.
And I'm
Everyone
going to
wins.
Try to now use the hairpin to like prick at the ropes in just the right spot.
She's doing what to the ropes?
Yeah. You're doing this?
Mm-hmm.
Give me a test of. We'll do the same thing.
Give me a
Alacrity.
test of your mom.
Everybody stay quiet.
10.
It's pretty difficult because these are like thick. These are
Yeah,
like
this
the
is a
scratchy
bobby pin.
kind of ropes,
Yeah.
and it's a bobby.
Bobby pin. We're gonna be here for a week.
Better than nothing, alright?
Yeah, I'm gonna chew mine.
Here, let me
Minus 5.
dislocate your thumbs.
So still success.
I think I'm good.
No, if you let me
It'll
dislocate
take
your
a
thumbs.
while.
I'm chewing through mine.
What's in the immediate vicinity around us?
Out inside of the brig, this like caged area, there's a couple barrels, boxes, crates that are nailed shut, and then there's all sorts of crates and barrels nailed shut outside of the caged area. But everything's like sealed.
We could try to move this group. Get closer. We got to find something to cut these roads. I'm sorry, lass. I don't think it's going to work.
It is taking a while.
We're in a cage.
Here, let me dislocate your thumbs.
Dislocate
Dislocate your own
thumbs.
thumbs.
No, you need my magic hands to fix them.
You don't have magic hands.
He's
That's
got magic
mad.
hands.
Better than your hands. Your hands are crap.
I'm gonna keep this guy away from me.
Why are we still alive? That's my question.
I'd like to know the same thing.
Are we the
They were
only
killing the
reason-
high-ranking officers and keeping us for fodder.
They didn't like have any before they got to our ship.
Nope,
Okay.
just you guys.
Ransom?
For who?
Government.
I think I'm worth a lot better dead than I am alive.
Get rid of the high-ranking officers.
Oh, they killed all of them.
That's why I don't think they were here for ransom.
They killed Addy.
With the exception of one of us, we're all pretty attractive. That might have been why.
It's nice of you to call yourself ugly like that. We were all thinking.
Yes, very much so. At least your father, potentially alive, perhaps.
I'm
Maybe he died at
late
age
60s.
100,
Our
perhaps?
feet are tied, correct?
Alright, fine. I'll dislocate my thumbs. I try to dislocate my thumbs to slip through the ropes. No one else is willing.
Roll.
Why one of us
Test
should
of
have been a
alacrity,
gatherer.
I guess. We'll start with alacrity.
I wasn't gonna be a gatherer because I've already been a gatherer, and I wanted to give somebody else the chance.
She said there was.
Hiya.
Huh?
I got a 7.
Yeah. You're a medic. You
Okay.
are familiar with how to dislocate and relocate.
Oh. And I slip out of the ropes.
Okay.
And I pop it back in. Alright.
Did you just use your dislocated thumb to relocate your
I
other
can relocate it with my other fingers. Unlike you, I guess. A bad medic. Here, give me your ropes. Get this demon child out first.
You hear some footsteps coming down
Oh.
the stairs. And you see, as she appears, a tall, raven-haired woman in her mid to late 20s, She's descending the like steep stairwell. It's not like steps up. It's that kind of like half ladder, half steps going down from the deck above, ducking to make it through the doorway. Her outfit resembles much of the piecemeal garb that you've witnessed on the other pirates, except with a capelet draped over her shoulders made entirely of small, brownish purple feathers. And when she enters the smoky beam of light that is emanating from the small grate above you, the feathers turn to black and glimmer in the light. Those same feathers hang from her ears and from beads braided throughout her 2 plaits.
Whoa. Whoa! I looked at the back. I should not have.
Oh, you can look at the back.
That's a crazy.
You can keep her out if you want to know what she looks like.
What does this say?
What's it say in the back?
She's gathered.
What is it? Odessa?
Odessa? We can keep it out here.
She say anything as she comes down?
Yeah. She comes up, pulls up a barrel, turns it on its side, and sits and faces you guys. Hello.
Good evening.
Get on with it.
Don't know what time it is.
Oh, sweetie. You look like you took a yardarm to the face. Wait. I remember you. You looked real unhappy when we shot the captain. If you're Felicity Holt,
Really embarrassing.
and he was, Captain Holt, too bad Dad can't see you now. Oh, she's mad.
What do you want with us?
I'll get there.
Do you have any water? I'm very thirsty.
Toss a water skin in through the bars.
We'll just have to wait for the monologue.
I pick up the water skin.
I'm
This-
Odyssey, by the way.
Pleasure to meet you, Badwadi. Our
Gesundheit.
crippled man here. He needs your help. He's very lame and he keeps talking about it.
Yeah.
Her gaze is like a little eye roll as she shifts her gaze back to Felicity. You look mad. But there's something else behind those eyes. I can see it. So,
She can see brains.
how many times did you take the officer's test? And Daddy wouldn't let you advance? He must not have seen your potential. I, of course, know why he didn't promote you. Oh, and I forgot to bring it. I had a prop. She holds up a leather journal. Captains of the Royal Navy always keep a journal. Sounds to me like we did you a favor by blowing his head.
You can keep your mouth shut.
In there. What threat are you to me?
There's something agitated.
Kieran Callahan, right? I'd recognize a
Aye.
Callahan anywhere. I may have met one or two back in Gale.
Yeah?
I spent 12 years at Moore's School for Girls, right there in the city.
You're a girl.
No.
You're young.
I'm 18.
You couldn't resist the call of the sea, could you?
I guess not.
Not many of our kind can. We sing songs about that very call. You really were made to sail on her turbulent, unpredictable waters, weren't you?
Who's she?
The ocean, the sea.
Oh, I mean, I just believe in the Almighty. He made the waters.
Yeah. This ship's name is the Almighty's Ire.
Oh, that's a nice name.
We have quite a few crew members who believe in the Almighty.
That's good.
It would be such a shame if you were court-martialed and dishonorably discharged from the Navy. She
Why would I be?
picks up the manifest. Don't be surprised. They write everything down. There's lots of paperwork. What did you steal? A watch?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
I never stole nothing.
Says right here. You're awaiting court-martial when you get back.
That's strange.
Stole straight from Captain Holt himself.
I would never.
There's a lot of evidence stacked against you here.
Like I said,
She planned
demons. Red-headed demon thief.
She's toying with you. Are you the captain?
No. Now this. This is a face that has seen death before. Faced death before, at least.
Buffy?
Tell me about it, Eamon. What luck brought you to the brig of the Almighty's ire? You don't look like the kind that joins voluntarily. Nothing. Who knows? Maybe your luck is about to change. Now you two, you really threw me for a loop. The names, they're like almost exactly the same.
They're nothing alike.
Devin Turner and Donald Tanner.
Other way around.
They're nothing alike.
That's a
You
stupid
have a very
name.
small brain.
Huh.
That's amazing.
My bad. Despite the
You do not know culture.
obvious difference.
You live in ship your whole life. You should get out of ship once in a while.
She just said she was at the school for girls for 12 years.
He was at school for girls because he's a she.
You're stupid.
Obviously, you were not listening.
So stupid.
Demon child is girl.
No.
Yes.
You two are practically the same person, aren't you? Oh, and
So it would seem.
we hate each other for it.
I do not hate him because he's like me, just because he is nothing like me. His leg is taken off below the knee. Mine is right above the knee. Very
Let me
different.
guess. Two loyal men grievously injured
I wouldn't-
in
I wouldn't call it that.
I mean, it's
a war,
injured maybe.
fighting for your respective countries.
You
That
seem-
one wasn't in the manifest.
You smile a lot.
I love it here.
That's great.
Sunset Lane, actually.
Sunset Lane. What does that mean?
Sunset Lane. What is that?
Sunset Lane, I've never heard of that.
What did you say?
I've never heard of that.
What did you say? I thought I heard Sunset Lane.
You said it first.
We might have had a misunderstanding. The Adellian accent is a little old. You know, all this brings me to the point I have been sent here to make. I have been sent by our gracious Captain Sid Soto to present you all with an opportunity. You see, you all took the shot that killed my cannon team. And as much as I want to see you all lined up with the officers, Captain Soto doesn't like to see talent go to waste. In fact, he is willing to offer you your freedom. He believes that what we have to offer might just be worth all of your wiles. Donald, right, Devin,
Badwadi.
Badwadi, sorry. You two could have the freedom to finally kill each other.
I do not care about killing you.
It seems like a waste.
It is far removed from that time in my life.
Right.
You are harnessing a lot of anger. You need to medically let that go. I have some serums and some trinkets, not trinkets.
You ever heard of snake oil?
They dragged you here all the way from Concordia, didn't they? That prison colony.
I mean, dragged. I hopped.
A lifetime of enslavement? Sorry, service to the country you lost to?
You seem to know a lot of things.
How embarrassing.
That's so embarrassing.
And Donald, how is that veteran's pension? Enough to buy a mansion the size of the Isaac's Palace, I bet. I didn't think
You
so.
gonna pick on me?
You
on
sound
me?
poor. He is poor.
Kieran, why face the judge in an uncertain future when the real love of your life is all around you right now? And sweet Felicity. You know, Captain Soto is a father himself. 10 kids from 6 different women. But our captain offers advancement to the crew who deserve it. And he doesn't hold back his praise for hard work. Amen. What's a new life worth to you? What's a new life worth to all of you? Before I go any further with offers of wealth and freedom and whatever recognition, you should know one more detail. Your friends are on their way. Scouts reported another Adellian ship is making its way here, likely to arrive within the hour. Not quite sure how they knew the fate of the inevitability, but it looks like they're coming to save you. So, here's the offer. Join me and the crew of the Almighty's Ire to start your new life and defend against whatever the incoming Adellians might throw at us, or you'll be free to leave, and you can swim back to your valiant rescuers. Like I said, the captain is gracious and doesn't want to shed unnecessary blood, but if you don't make the right choice as a team, then none of you leave this ship as free men. It takes at least 6 to shoot a cannon. You stay together, or you go together. She tosses the keys to the cage in the center of the circle.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only 5 of us.
Like I said, you killed my team. I need a new one. You have until the other ship arrives to make your decision. Come up to the top deck when you figure it out. Trust me. This life, there's so much freedom. You can be whoever you want. Odyssey, that's not my real name. I get to choose who I get to be. You could pick your own name too if you want. Have fun talking about it. And she turns and heads back up the stairs.
She seems trustworthy.
We do what she says, or we die.
She wasn't a liar.
And if we don't do what she says, the cruelty is on its way and we die anyway.
You know, now that he's agreeing with me, I'm rethinking this. Maybe we shouldn't trust her.
She said that we stay or go.
The demon spawn is
You
right.
all may stand a chance swimming to shore, on the
you're a
off
good
chance.
swimmer.
We are 1,100 nautical miles from Adelia. Do you really think that's a good
I
idea
wave
in
my-
these waters?
I wave my stub leg. And even if you do find something,
Well, she said we could wait until our ship got here to make our choice.
And then shoot against
I
them.
think that's not the time we want to be.
What is that? Pine? Look at this. I
You're
looked at my
forgetting
leg.
something.
Mahogany. That's a real leg right there.
That's amazing.
Your leg is cheap. Just like your people.
Yes, Ava.
Carvable.
She killed Adeline. They killed Adeline.
Yes.
And unless you want the same fate, we do what they say.
Eamon, you didn't see Adeline lined up with the other officers.
I know. I'm making an assumption.
Who is Adeline to you?
Our teammate.
Alright, that's fine. I mean, you don't have to be angry about it.
You're quarter gunner. You're 6th.
I'm a lot older than you. I've had to eat a lot more shit than you. And this is just a time. It's best not to nibble. You take a big bite and you swallow it.
You talk like an idiot. But he's right.
You'll outrank me, I'll do whatever you say.
What
We're
about
all the
this?
same rank.
You're all the same rank.
We're
What
all
about this?
cannoneers.
Will you join them
And you're all older than me, okay?
and sabotage it
You
all?
outrank me in life.
You have more life. You have more life to you.
Gentlemen, please. What if we join them and then sabotage everything?
But that's one way to look at it.
And it sounds like a great way to be strung up on the mast. in a
Sounds
day
like
or
something an Adellian would say.
Not
Sounds
if we can
like a
buy ourselves
spy.
enough time.
Spy.
it's just Annika's ancestor.
You
Spy.
understand. You have a lot of spunk, Felicity.
Here, demon spawn. Let me
You're
help you out.
trying to outsmart somebody who backstabs people. for
Have
That's
money.
what I do, and I don't believe that anything in
Um,
that journal, what she said was in that, is true.
You want me to call you
Because
Kirin?
That would be preferred.
She
Get in the
controls
demon spawn.
your future.
Historian, can I confirm that that was my father's journal?
It totally was.
Okay. It was his journal,
She
alright?
controls your future because she has the book.
No one controls our futures, we do.
Yeah, I'm helping you out of your ropes.
She
Do not-
backstabs people for a
This
living.
is not a favor.
You think that you're going to backstab the backstabber?
How did you do that? You
How
have a
did you
weapon?
do
I did it with my fingernail. I don't
Sharp
know. He pointed to me, so I did it for
It
him.
has like a tiny little metal point in the
I
leg.
was figuring your
Yeah,
hands are
okay.
now free.
I untied him.
I get it. I get it.
Whatever
And I
happened
look
to
at
ladies first, I have
you
no idea.
Why I
I
let
don't
him
care.
untie me.
Hey, I never said I did not like you. Just because you're demon spawn doesn't mean that you're not my friend.
I like
So what are we going to do then?
turn your arms, and I'm looking for like.
Whatever you want to do
wounds.
is fine.
I'm good.
Carry the
scared.
shield. That's what I do.
You carry
You
shield.
don't seem happy with whatever.
Either way, they're gonna kill us. They're just delaying the inevitable.
It's not true.
No, they took care of that.
She'll hold it. She'll hold her
You know
word.
what I mean?
Someone roll me an instinct.
Oh,
I'm good at that.
Not
Don't
not
ask me to do that.
-2.
That's a 10.
So, the inevitability was a huge ship. It was the second largest. It is the second largest. Sorry, was the second largest in the Royal Navy. This ship is different. It's still pretty big, but it's way smaller. The fact that this ship overtook the inevitability,
They've got something.
they got something. Got something weird.
That woman was crazy, but I trusted. I trusted she'll kill us if we don't do what she says.
I go where the sea takes me. I have no allegiances to anyone at this time, especially this man. I hate his guts.
We know.
You've said it a
You
lot.
said it
A lot.
so
We
many
understand.
times.
I like the demon spawn way more than I like you.
I see. I
I have
have
no
a
reaction.
name.
Yes, Kieran and the demon spawn. We've been through this.
No.
Stop calling him.
Just Kieran.
Stop calling him that.
Kieran, the demon spawn.
Nice.
Why can't we be
That's
professional and
offensive.
call each other by our last
That
names? I will never
is
understand
offensive
that.
to his
Okay, I will
culture.
call you Spawn.
You can call
Why can't
me
we just call him Callahan and be professional for
What do
once?
you call him? Kieran, because he's a person with a name.
I'm just the
Felicity.
powder monkey. You don't have to
Holtz.
use my last name. I haven't earned it yet.
Felicity.
Shut up.
You're all people.
First name Powder, last name Monkey.
What is a monkey anyway?
Don't you know?
Yeah, what the
I don't know if we have monkeys.
We don't have
in
real.
Terraband.
We don't
We
have real animals.
definitely do have
It's
It's a
monkeys.
mythical
Out
creature.
Out from behind one of the crates.
See, it's a monkey.
And like runs up the stairs.
That's insane.
You've never seen monkey before?
That's a myth. I think
Do we
that's
think that's
those
what
are
they have
That's a
mythological
myth.
creatures.
We gotta
It's the
figure
first
out what
time
it
I've ever seen
really
anything.
is.
I don't think so.
We have monkeys everywhere I come from.
Alright, what are we doing? Are we
Did
joining them?
did we see anything
I don't want to
crazy
any more than
during
you
the
do.
battle
I don't outrank you.
with this ship?
There was
We
more.
all are the same rank.
Alright, why did they come after your father,
I don't know.
Felicity?
He was the captain of the second largest ship in the entire fleet.
Yeah, now we're in ransom.
Right.
You are.
All of us are. She knows our secrets somehow. And I don't believe all of them were in that journal.
She knows your secrets. She doesn't know mine.
I don't have any secrets.
I think she mentioned your girlfriend.
How did she know that?
It's not a secret.
But how did she know it then? We didn't tell her.
Yeah, but I mean,
We didn't tell her
she's
as our loved
familiar
ones
with
were being
Gale.
shot.
Mention your girlfriend.
she didn't mention
I
a
thought she
girlfriend.
No?
She just
She
said
seemed-
that the love,
she
the
seemed
sea
interested
would
in
be
you.
a love.
Oh, that's true. You're right.
She seemed jealous of your love for the sea.
The sea is a great thing to love, my
She
friend.
seems to know what we want.
How did you know I had a girlfriend?
Because you won't stop talking about her.
I haven't talked to her about it
He
once.
hasn't mentioned
But you
her
said it
once.
wasn't a secret.
In
Well,
your
it's
sleep,
not.
Can we put this
Callahan.
up here, maybe?
I grab the keys and I unlock the door.
To
Look.
answer your question.
Yes.
Your face is
The
very
question,
puffy.
the question was,
I have tincture. We could take puffiness straight away.
what was weird about the sinking of the Inevitability?
What did we see?
There was more burning
Burning.
that cut through the hull than, like, the usual friction that the cannonballs make, or when a stray cannonball hits a barrel of gunpowder. There's more fire.
Do we know about Greek fire?
I don't know about Greek fire.
I don't know what Greek is.
Wildfire. For all you Game of
It's
Thrones
spelled with
fans.
a Y.
Two.
Is that the invisible fire?
What?
Is that the invisible
No,
fire?
it's
So the fire that burns hotter and
yeah. When you put water on it, it burns hotter
yeah.
Interesting.
worse.
No, probably not.
It's wildfire from Game of Thrones, but real life.
But real life.
You didn't take the hint that I don't know what it is. That's probably not what it is.
Great.
I think that's what it is.
I read about it in a book, but I don't think that's quite it. It's
What's
had different properties.
This is what
What's
I'm
a
agreeing to,
Greek?
okay? We'll play along. First chance we get.
We kill them all?
Are you daft?
I don't think we can take her. There's no way the five of us are going to take him. But we buy the other ship some time.
I'm sorry, I cannot focus with your face. If you can let me get some
you
nettle leaf, some
stop
golden
with the
rod,
puffy?
a little bit of dandelion root, then I can take that right away.
Where are you getting the dandelion?
Maybe I have it stowed away in my leg. You do not know.
Can we please listen to the plan? Go on.
I'm sorry,
the
I'm sorry. Your
plan?
face is just very puffy.
We buy the other ship time.
I'm just saying what I'm agreeing to. Alright?
And this is the exit.
Right now, this is our only chance. We play along.
If you're ever playing along, she'll know. This is her prerogative. She's sneaky and slimy.
She only knows what she thinks she knows.
She said to borrow it.
She'll be able to tell if we're not in on it. I'm just saying.
Tell that to the 12 years of boarding school.
In Gale.
Alright.
If there are plans to sabotage, we might as well just jump. Right now.
Why are we sabotaging? What is the reason? If they are offering us a job, why not take it?
They don't want to
Because they
fight for
killed
the people
everyone we
that
cared
killed
about?
The people that they love.
Look, I've killed many people. It is life. You kill people,
Here's how you say life.
they die, you keep on living. That's the important part.
I mean, I've killed animals before.
Like, I've been working for my sworn enemy. You know, you do what you do. It is the sea. You go where the sea takes you. You are Captain's son, right? Did I understand that?
Captain's daughter.
Captain's daughter?
You've been on this ship for how long now and you still didn't know that?
Look, you know me. I do not pay attention.
He's a slave.
I do know that.
We're listening to a slave right now.
Ex-slave.
Only because
You're
of his
still a slave.
circumstance.
That is not how that works.
You're sold
Look, in the book
to
that
be-
you study, right? You have to...
He's a child of the Almighty, same as you.
That's right.
We're all made in his image.
I am born again, baby.
And he's still a slave, so maybe don't take life advice from him is the point that I'm trying to make.
I am not
I'm
a
gonna go towards
slave,
the steps.
and even
I'm
if I
going to
was,
follow you.
it says in the good book that
I'm gonna
masters
pick up
have
the
to be good to
keys
their
that she
slaves.
tossed.
I already picked it
Oh,
up.
you have the keys?
I already opened the door.
Oh, the door's already open.
Yeah.
I missed
We're
it.
out of the room. We're out of the cell.
We lock him in it.
We're hanging
Yes,
out.
please.
I'm kidding.
Is this any way that the good books teaches you to treat people, you demon spawn?
Should be used to the
Spelled
cell.
why.
Should be used to spending the night in the
I
cell.
was just joking.
And you should be used to getting your butt kicked by my people.
We won that battle.
That's what you think.
Oh,
I see.
So you're heading up.
Up.
Up,
I follow him up to the deck.
and away.
All right.
hands are up.
Hands up.
My hands are not up. We are.
I need both my hands to walk up these steps.
Of course you do.
My hands.
I only need one. I'm better than you.
Oh no, now you're not exactly the
What
same.
you don't know is I am not left-handed.
We've been through this. We are nothing alike. I am born again. Right now he is going to the outer darkness.
You don't know nothing about me.
I am assuming you are correct.
I'm a good Catholic boy. Or whatever Catholicism is.
It's Catholic with a Y.
Yeah.
Catholic with a Y.
Catholic?
When in doubt, add a Y.
That's fair, man.
Well,
We have decided to help you.
so up through the hatch behind you, a bird comes and lands on Odyssey's shoulder. And you guys would know this. They're everywhere. It's a twilight crow. It's what her shoulder pauldrons are made of.
Ooh.
A twilight crow.
Twilight crow.
That's pretty sick.
I love
It's
those
in
things.
the
I meant
All
like-
Creatures Under the Veil.
Hey, you see this? This is what can happen to you. That's pretty twisted. Odyssey.
And
I definitely spelled that wrong.
she looks at him. And he says,
Was the bird downstairs with us the whole time?
Demon spawn!
I told you.
Sabotage. Oh. Really?
It was not
Let's be
actually
clear, we
demons.
were talking about not sabotaging. Some
Sounded
sabotage
like
was
it
said.
was said in the verb form. It only repeats what it hears.
I said, if your plan is sabotage, you might as well jump off.
Did you all make a decision?
She doesn't believe.
Would we be up here if we hadn't?
You had the keys. So what's your choice?
Cannoneer number 3 at your service.
Really?
I am also
Which
at
way
your
to the
service.
powder?
Not anything to do with cannoneer number 3, but cannoneer number 4, the more important cannoneer, is also at your
The
service.
Lord can. They must number them in reverse.
Kid, go tell the captain. The bird flies off into the window of the captain's quarters. And Odyssey starts introducing you to the crew of the Almighty's Ire. She points to, hang on, I'll pull up my list here. a slippery, greasy looking guy that's kind of half hidden behind another larger pirate. This is Shipton, the Unseen. Crowder. Then she gestures to a woman with red hair. Her name's Subtle. And she gives you all a wink. She looks at Eamon and gives you a wink. Good looking group you got here. Calm down, Autry. Then we have the big pirate that the Unseen was hiding behind. John the Boar Voss. John has an over-exaggerated underbite, so he looks like he has some pig tusks sticking out. Another woman, a blonde-haired woman, comes up to all of you and starts shaking your hands. Hi, I'm Haley, Whale Eye. And as soon as she approaches you, you can smell the rotting, actual whale eye she has tied in a macrame necklace around her neck.
Oh, what is that? The beautiful aroma you are wearing. It reminds me of my stinky people.
Wow.
He went from Indian to French.
I am not French.
Where I think he's supposed to be Australian.
It's from the eye. That's why I got the name Whale Eye.
That is a very clever name.
It's a good luck charm.
I thought Whale Eye was your given last name.
No, it's my chosen name. Well,
You
sometimes
picked
it's
Haley Whale Eye?
Haley. I was Haley Bond, but
Bond.
Whale Eye, my lucky charm, is what I want to go by.
Do you replace it?
Sometimes, once it disintegrates enough.
Once it loses its pleasant aroma.
It's hard to catch a whale.
If you say so.
Imagine.
Not nearly as hard to catch a woman.
She blushes.
He's so old.
I am not old.
And then
I'm aging.
Odyssey
like fine
also
wine.
points to the man who is approaching you all with a set of chains and manacles. This is Leviathan, Odyssey says. He's a bit of a superstitious fellow, but we really like his nighttime stories. He knows all the folklore.
Ah, so you know about the demon-spawned red-headed children. I'm sorry, Subtle.
The Callahan.
I see.
Sure.
That's what it's... In Egypt, that's the word for demon spawn.
The Callahan, there you go.
That's not true.
Did you know that?
Shouldn't think that's accurate. But
Did you know that they replace children in the middle of the night? They look exactly like their other friends.
And there you have it.
As he's saying this, he is just putting these manacles on your wrists as we go around the circle.
That's why they put the blood on the doorway? To
And
protect
then-
from the Callahan?
No! Have you ever read the book?
I have it. I'm just putting pieces together.
That is some.
No, that's
I
the pass
see.
by.
Oh, the best part.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, and then the parents don't even know their kid has been replaced until they start acting weird. Sorry, it's not time for that.
You keep interesting company, Odyssey.
That's one word for
All
it.
these people, they were somebody to someone once, and now they're family. Freedom to be, to do whatever you want to.
It's a beautiful thing.
Wealth, riches. You could buy land in Reino Capra. There's a lot of large open spaces.
Oh, well, Capra. Here is beautiful this time of year.
It is actually.
Confused. Are you offering us a spot on your crew?
I am. But I need some assurances. Just to make sure no funny business happens.
But it's not her crew, it's the
Before
captain's
you
crew.
get to the assurances, Are all of your other crew members hostages first?
No.
Yes, the manacles are creating a precedent that really does not seem inviting.
It's just proof. You all have to prove yourselves to Captain Sidsodo.
Shit, so those foolish thing.
And as you say that,
He comes walking out.
the door to the captain's quarters open, and out walks this gentleman, Captain Sidsodo.
What
That's
a
so
handsome
dapper.
man.
He is a broad-shouldered
He looks Italian.
gentleman. Dark. Listen, I don't even know what my description is right now.
He looks
Long
like
dark hair
he's a
pulled back
buccaneer.
into a ponytail, black leather, full body outfit with purple accents, and just this sharp goatee.
Take it back. He's pretty cool.
And he walks out with just the biggest
He's
smile.
charming. He's very
He's
charming.
very
Charming. He's like a.
Just the
Biker.
biggest smile.
They're the bikers of the sea.
The presence of a captain.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna chicken out on the accent.
What were you gonna do?
I was gonna do a Spanish accent.
Oh, come on.
I have practiced it out.
Channel your inner Inigo Montoya.
Come on.
My name is Sid Soto. I killed your father.
Jordan has been saying like all week, Antonio Banderas.
Yeah.
That is
Antonio
basically what my
Banderas.
accent has turned into.
No, you're definitely French.
I know, I'm like Puss in Boots.
Oui,
It's-
oui.
I'm not.
Oh, oui, oui.
French is very
I'm
different.
French.
And from right behind him,
Folks at home, we're sorry.
from the captain's quarters, another man walks out. Much older gentleman. You would guess at least 80.
Ooh.
He's stoic. He's got his arms behind his back. He's as like straight postured. He's probably the straightest postured 80-year-old you've ever seen. And he has his beard, long gray beard in 2 braids. And the rest of his gray hair pulled back into a ponytail.
That's so fun.
Don't compliment the pirate.
Hey, game recognizes game.
Yes,
That's really good.
thank you, Atticus. We'll talk about it later.
Attilius.
He looks like Count Dooku.
Attilius, sorry. It is Attilius, not Atticus.
Oh man.
What's that look
What?
on your face? Are you
Me?
just reading?
Yeah. I was just reading.
Donald and Devon.
Yes.
You instantly recognize this man.
Oh, shit.
This is the Adellian medic that saved both of your lives.
Aw.
Oh.
Would we know him by name?
You heard the captain say Attilius, right?
Rare name. Yeah, yeah.
But you know him as Marcus Regulus.
That is also what I know him as.
Marcus Regulus. It's one R. You can't roll your R's multiple times.
Nope.
It's just one.
Just one.
But I can't do it.
Regulus.
Regulus.
Marcus?
He just stands there.
I wiggle my leg.
What are you doing
Hey,
here?
look!
What are you doing here?
Well, you helped him too? Ah, man, I thought you were cool.
This day keeps getting worse and worse.
Turns out my hero helped. I was gonna say something. I retracted.
I don't even know what I am.
I was going to say a slur.
Oh. You don't even know what I am to call me.
I don't even know what kind of slur to use,
Exactly.
maybe. Why'd you help this guy?
Nice Jester.
The captain comes and claps you on the back. I am so glad you've come to join us. I hear you all want to be Odyssey's cannoneering team.
What's a
More
strong
than
word,
anything.
Captain?
You made the choice, right?
We are the
Farmers.
cannoneering team.
Good. Happy to have you. Always love to have new faces on the boat. You've met the crew?
Yes.
Sadly.
Good. Don't mind the chains. So the chains, like your manacles, you're all chained together. Again, this is now metal instead of rope. The chains in between are longer, so that you're not like huddled
Right.
together. You should be fine to run the cannon with these chains on. And once you get a good couple shots, we'll take them off. How about that?
I could take a couple
Alright.
shots.
Sounds good.
Oh, look. And off in the distance comes approaching very quickly the Cruelty.
Uh-oh.
What's this ship called?
This is the
Almighty's
Almighty's
Eye.
Oh, right. Almighty's Ire.
Give me a second. Panic.
Whoa.
Panic.
I thought she was charging on
Aye,
us.
aye.
Is there any way I can be manacled further away from this guy? Dumbled.
Really must be crazy living rent free in your head.
You are paying tons of rent.
Really
You
think-
are stripped of all your money.
Have I talked to you directly?
Several times.
Zero.
You will not shut up, actually.
Should we get to stations?
Attilius hands the captain a spyglass. And he takes a look at the Cruelty as it's approaching. Now, the Cruelty is a much smaller ship than the Inevitability, but it's still larger than the Almighty's Ire. But it's fast. It's meant to take messages, and it still has a cannon deck, but it's a faster ship than the Inevitability was. Tosses the spyglass to you, Eamon. What do you see? Take a look. Over there, on the Cruelty, you see tons of crew preparing for what looks like a battle. They are opening the port windows. They are furling the sails. They are doing everything to
That's my job.
prepare for a fight. And standing on the quarterdeck, next to the captain of the Cruelty, fair hair, beautiful woman.
It's your bonny lass.
What do you see?
Just closes it.
Let's get you all acquainted with your cannon, shall we?
With your puffy face, I cannot tell if you are happy or sad. I take the silences.
Yeah.
Probably.
Guys ready? Odyssey says. Follow me, I guess. You don't look too happy, Eamon.
What did you see?
Addie's there.
Oh, she made
She's
it.
alive.
Dead men tell no tales, right?
Oh, you wanted her to tell them about you.
You come up with that?
Sid says it all the time.
It's pretty cool.
I think so.
It's a good thing she's alive.
We're about to shoot at her.
Aim for something else.
If we miss her, pull her from the water, is that a possibility? I do not want to step on any toes.
You joined the Almighty's ire of your own choice.
Stop asking them if you can do something.
Do we have say in what happens, or is that just like captain's job?
If they attack us,
Yes. That's true.
we work as a team.
Mhm.
We do what we have to protect what's rightfully ours.
She's close enough just for a headbutt. I'm very angry right now.
Go for it.
You're also still holding the spyglass.
That's not Eamon's way of doing things.
Fair enough.
That's just a complete fail.
I'm sorry, his allergies, he sneezed. I bless you.
Oh. Man, not off to a good start improving ourselves, are we? So, I can count on you guys, right?
Is there any water on the deck? Like puddles of any
Oh
kind?
my gosh.
No?
Okay.
What about the emotion?
I was just gonna, maybe freeze some water behind her so she slips
Guys,
and embarrasses
this isn't
herself.
Deckervos. We can't just do whatever we want.
So as she leads you down to the second deck, what you are familiar with to be the cannon deck, there is a line of cannons on either side of this whole deck. It's a very open space, and you guys, it's home. It's familiar. You would know exactly what this is. There are a couple of there's probably 6 cannons on the right, 6 on the left. On the right side, on the, starboard side, the side that the Cruelty is approaching, that is the side that there are currently four teams prepping and approaching and getting readying the cannons, as I should say, because that's the terminology. But the 5th and 6th cannon in the row are free to use. Why don't you guys pick, since it's your first time?
Can I examine them
Mm-hmm.
and see which one is better?
Make a test of logic.
Let me see that.
Oh.
You know what? I mean, you are a skilled cannoneer. You can make it a test of technique.
Okay.
Or whatever your
Great. Technique would be lovely, actually.
Yeah.
Can I make a
10.
test of logic?
Mhm.
That's pretty good.
Well. 10.
Cool. You both see they're pretty much the same. They're not prepped, so you guys have to do all the prep work. But you take a close look as you're both inspecting over these 2 cannons, and you switch.
I'll look
Take
at
turns.
6.
You look at one and then you swap places. You do that kind of like just double check each other's work kind of thing. And you do see a crack. Just a teeny tiny splinter of a crack in 5.
6.
Good eye. We usually give that one to the newbies.
I see why.
6 it is. Okay. So, you will have just enough time to prep this cannon. And, audience. Wait, what time is it? You know what? We should probably go to break. This is a good time. Good break. So, see you soon. Welcome back! So, the newfound cannoneering team of the Almighty's Ire
That's us.
is going to start setting up their cannon for the incoming fight with the Cruelty. Assuming there's going to be a fight.
Right.
Most probably.
They look like they're going to fight them. So, before we started the game today, I handed all the players a card. They got to roll for it, except Nate. Nate got the last one. Man, he's really drawing the short straw today.
Wait, we could have been a quarter gunner?
I'm the quarter gunner.
Oh.
You?
Oh, Odyssey
Odyssey.
is the quarter gunner.
Oh, we have to work with her?
Yes.
Oh,
We already-
that was the whole
We
point.
That was
already
established
asked
already.
who the sixth
I
was.
thought we were just gonna make it work.
So everybody has a role, and a role,
Ha.
R-O-L-E,
L-E.
in a cannoneering team. And this,
They're all
what
very critical.
mechanics you're about to see are based on historical cannoneering teams. That the evidence they can find of how many people it took to operate a cannon and what each person did. Now, a cannoneering team in history can be anywhere from 10 to 15 people, but there's 6. And that is the bare minimum you can possibly have to shoot a cannon, at least one of the yield cannons. So everybody knows what their specific role is, and they have a couple of jobs within that role. And the quarter gunner, who is Odyssey in this case, is going to be the one calling orders to the team. That is role number 1. And how we're going to play this is it's a little aggressive. That's fine.
Not pocket bard.
It's not that exciting. Maybe it is to them. That every role, so there's a list of what they will be doing in what order, will come with a role. So there are 16 jobs to be done, and there will be 16 rolls. So you will roll however many times
D6.
in order.
Or like a normal test.
2d6.
Two.
Your 2d6. For cannoneers 1 through 4, cannoneers 1 through 4, you will roll either a test of logic or a test of technique. You can choose whichever
What if
one
I have 3 in both?
is your higher.
I have 3 in both.
Are
Can I
we
have them
potentially gonna
together?
fail this? Or-
Powder monkey, you can pick whatever stat you want.
You should pick persistence.
Or technique. Yeah.
Technique.
And the quarter
Especially if
gunner
you
will
want
also roll
fails.
whatever she wants. I do have to open her sheet, which I should have done before I got here.
Oh my. Cannons. You
Um,
guys, how exciting.
Odyssey is going to pick instinct as her
would.
role. So, fun times. Here we go. We're gonna fly through this. So
Okay,
this is,
we can do this.
I'll set the scene since
Yep.
that's what
Mm-hmm.
a historian does. Within 20 minutes, an incredible speed, the cruelty is upon the Almighty's ire. And the crew of the Almighty's ire holds off. There are no shots. They're standing there, they're waiting to see what the cruelty does. A warning shot. Into the water.
Nice.
They intend to fight. So, number 1, quarter gunner, shouts, "All right, everyone, to your places."
I go to my place.
A fail.
What?
I rolled 2 ones
Oh no.
for calling orders
Oh
as the
no.
person who's supposed to be running this game.
Wow.
Oh, now I have no idea what to do.
What do I do next? That's not my accent. Where did it go?
So,
Oh,
number 2,
Vatorino.
powder monkey,
Ha!
tub of water, spare powder, shot, and gunner tools. Are they prepared?
I quarter. What is her title?
Master.
Quartermaster,
Quartermaster.
quarter gunner.
I quarter gunner.
Success or fail.
Success.
Number 3, run the gun into ready position. Success. 4. Or sorry, cannoneer 2. Oh, they're numbered. That's so confusing. 2. Remove the tampion, lead apron, and talidocum from the muzzle and the vent.
Ha! Oh! Expertly done.
Double sixes.
Wow.
I know your type, Odyssey. I've seen plenty of them.
My type.
Oh.
4.
Probably type A, maybe O positive.
Place the cartridge.
Facing cartridge. Success.
1. Ram the cartridge.
Ram the cartridge.
Ramming.
She needs to be in control when she loses.
2. Place the ammunition in the muzzle.
What was the check? I don't remember what the check was.
You choose logic or technique.
Oh, that's a 9.
Okay, success. 1. Ram the ammunition.
Ramming. And that is a success.
Alright. Powder monkey. Primer. Cartridge.
Ha!
When she loses control,
9.
she's reminded.
My quarter gunner. Primer, cartridge.
The quarter gunner then will prick the cartridge and pour serpentine into the touch hole. Serpentine is a very fine gunpowder that ignites really easily. And that is a success. So at this point, we'll continue running through, but it is a majority success. Nope, I changed my mind about that. It's really hard to shoot a cannon. It has to be 75% success.
Ooh.
That's right. I forgot. All right. Powder monkey, open the gun port.
Gun port opened.
Do not want to do this.
3, run the gun to the port.
We are quickly running out of time.
Pass.
4, adjust aim.
I'm the best aim in Eludra.
Use the hand spike.
I'm using a hand spike, hand crow, and quain. And like I said, perfect aim.
All right. The quarter gunner then ignites the serpentine with the linstock. The linstock is a long matchstick, essentially. And everyone, cover your ears. Lights it. Success. Powder monkey, close the gun.
Ha! Succeed.
Okay. 2.
Gun
Clean
port
it.
closed.
Sponge rammer.
Hmm?
How big is it?
It's the size of a quarterstaff.
Sounds like a great thing to swing in her direction before I knock the cannon aside with my shoulder.
Go for it.
That's a 9 technique.
That's success. Do you sponge the cannon?
No.
Okay. So,
Folks, it's getting dicey.
I guess roll entropy, right? Was your intention to knock her out?
Mm-hmm.
And what was your roll?
9 technique.
Okay. Since it's a called shot, I'll make it a difficult task.
Okay.
Does overwhelm impact her at all if I'm standing right there or no?
What is
This is just
overwhelm?
my overwhelm is a -3 to incoming attacks, but is that just against me or against all
Against
of
you.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's just you.
Okay.
-5. So, you don't knock her out, but you do the damage. So roll your entropy. I would say go ahead and...
Yeah, what's that going to be?
I would say a d6
Okay.
and your d20. It's a weapon.
22.
Math? Oh my gosh. Who wants to do 109 minus 22 for me?
That would be
No, I don't want to.
No.
Do you want me to have a calculator ready?
89?
I can have a calculator ready.
7.
87.
87 from downstairs.
I said it before you did.
Amazing. Up through the floor, our producer
That's
gives us
right.
the math.
Whiz kid.
And there's a
Not
minute where
sponsored
she
this
is just like kind of like holding her head, and then cannon shoots, and it connects right into the hull of the Cruelty. Now,
Wait, I closed the gun port.
that was before you closed the gun port.
Okay.
You guys hit. You majority succeeded
I was confused.
that, and no one except Eamon tried to do anything. What in the outer darkness was that?
Yeah, it is his allergies.
What do you think you're doing?
I don't like when people tell me what to do.
That's your job. You're a sailor.
She has a point.
I'll ready the thing again. It's in my hand.
You make a habit of hitting girls?
Are you gonna hit me again? Or are we going to shoot this cannon again?
I'm gauging everyone else.
I'm holding this stuff for my job.
There are 4 other cannon crews in this hold. Or on this deck.
Come on.
The lone man.
You don't even have weapons other than that stick.
It's us or them.
But his girlfriend is on that ship.
We don't know that.
I thought we knew that.
No, he
didn't
tell us.
Oh, he didn't tell us. Never mind.
Or did he? No, he did. He
I think
did.
we know.
Someone
anything.
said something.
No, I think he just knew.
It was
we know. We know
you said
she's
it.
there.
You said it right. You said
We
his
don't know
girlfriend
their-
was on his ship.
We don't
I
know.
said
for
it.
each other.
I did say it.
But not that you were.
Your girlfriend's on that ship.
I thought. Your
Oh.
girlfriend's on that ship.
That's unfortunate. Now are you gonna expunge that sponge?
Expunge the sponge. That's a funny phrase.
Expunge this.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Reading Eamon.
Eamon.
I take the water flask
Yeah.
and I'll gather it into a shiv and go to stab her
Go for it.
with a 9.
Succeeds.
I look at Donald.
Righteous courage. I take the damage.
Oh,
Wait, what?
Stop fighting! You're gonna get this all killed.
21.
Ow! You stabbed me! I didn't think you were actually gonna do it! But you stabbed me!
And I was also
2
going
shots.
to freeze.
Shake the hull
Freeze me.
of the Cruelty, of the Almighty's ire. Oh boy. Okay. Looks like we aren't gonna be cooperative here, are we?
22.
Boar!
21.
And the big guy
What's medium armor again?
slowly
minus
looks over his
D6.
shoulder from cannon 2. Come get them! And he starts lumbering his way over. 4 more cannons shot of the ones that are still functioning from the Almighty's ire.
How close is the next cannon?
Well, we're
We're
on 6.
on 6, so,
five
you're 2 away.
is
So
empty, right?
probably like 20 feet.
I tell everybody I'm gonna start yanking towards another cannon. My goal is to get to one right as it's about to blow and throw my chains over top of the
Yeah.
of the cannon
Okay.
as it
Now that's a good plan.
To pull it up.
to blow my chains off.
brother.
Okay.
Brother,
Oh.
your wrists are going to get ripped off.
That sounds
I'll go with him if that's what he's doing.
I mean, you have to go with
We're
it.
all chained together.
Test of alacrity.
Can I help him?
Is you guys helping him?
I'm helping him.
Is
Are you
it one
guys
of those
going with him?
chains
Going
where
with him.
if it breaks somewhere, it'll just go right through all of our things and we'll all be free?
It's a magical
Or is
thing.
it? No. It's
9.
like
Nine?
Success.
each of our
I was helping
manacles.
him.
Success.
It would be like each of our manacles has a
Oh, like a
ring,
pin,
and the chain is going through it. So if
Yeah.
it breaks, it'll just fall through.
Now,
No.
this is a... I wasn't really listening to. Sorry. This
They're
is a
hardwired.
blunt object.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cannonball.
Mm-hmm.
It's got some force to it.
Absolutely.
Oh god.
He has no hands.
That is bad for wrists.
And just like Badwadi dislocated his thumbs,
Mm-hmm.
both of your wrists are now out of their
Sure,
sockets.
absolutely.
Which wrists
But-
don't have sockets.
You're free of the manacles that just blew off and pulled your entire
Ah!
aside. I will roll damage. I don't know what's damage for having your wrists dislocated and getting your ears blasted out because you weren't covering your ears.
A lot.
I don't know.
4d20.
Why did we not just jump off the ship at the beginning?
You gotta be crazy here.
This is
21
Okay.
damage. 21 entropy.
Not a lot, realistically.
In the scheme of things.
The rest of you just witnessed him do that, and now he's free, but you are not.
okay.
How much was it? Sorry.
21.
21. Thanks. The boar is lumbering over.
Am I still holding the ramrod?
Is there?
Was that the last thing you did?
Yep. No. Actually, yes. Yes. Yes, it is.
You
Was.
probably are then.
Great. I whack him with it.
The boar?
Yeah, unless it's got pointy, in which case, of course, I'm stabbing.
All right, go for it.
Success.
Okay. You knock him out. He may be a big guy, but he just hit the ground.
Great. I stab him again.
Oh.
You're stabbing him or
Yeah.
you're hitting him?
Well, I hit him first. Now I'm stabbing him.
All right, go for it.
While he's down. And that's also a success.
He's still down.
Okay. How many times? Oh, could I have done that on dual strike so I attack 2 times for the cost of 1?
Another shot hits. Sure.
Cool. It's a success.
And shakes the boat. This one
I can swim.
I can't.
puts all of you off balance. Everyone roll a test of gravity.
I've got me sea legs. Oh,
At this
yes, I
point,
do.
Success.
Natural 12.
Oh my gosh, Nate! Roll a dice that doesn't fall off the table.
You can hear shouting
A dirty 12.
from the top
That's
deck.
extra fail.
Natty 12.
There is running and shouting. There is a big commotion. The other cannoneers all kind of do that like cartoon thing where they're like,
Oh.
oh, to the fact that the chained together sailors are trying to fight back. And they
Some of
run
us
upstairs.
anyway.
Do I do the damage on board?
Yeah.
D6 and D20
Yeah.
twice? Okay.
Yeah.
Or 3 times.
What? Because you did
Because I
dual
whacked him
strike.
and then I did dual strike.
Yeah, it would be three kind of
3 damages.
sets.
Okay.
Sets of
Okay.
entropy.
Okay, okay.
Hmm?
Yes.
She's killing him, man. He's unconscious.
Yeah, he's unconscious. Felicity,
13
I
plus
think he's
I stop her.
Felicity, he's fine. You do not need to
13 plus
murder.
18.
I
18.
wrap my chains around her to stop her from stabbing this man.
Oh, what is that
What?
total?
He's knocked out. He's already on ground.
This is
43?
against the Geneva Convention.
They're pirates.
49.
Oh, he's still knocked out.
Yeah.
Um,
I stop her.
Odyssey looks at you all, and she's holding a cannonball, and you can see it's red hot.
How?
It is boiling.
Ow.
It is red hot in her hands. This cast iron
Ouch.
cannonball. And while you guys were all on the floor, actually, I didn't even test. You know what?
I rolled a 12.
Everyone's great. I don't know.
Same.
When you weren't looking, she was dropping some gunpowder on the ground. And
What?
she takes this cannonball and she rolls it across
Oh.
You're destroying your own ship.
I
the
make
gunpowder.
a wall of ice from my tub of water that I've prepared to protect us.
Oh boy.
Roll. Roll for it. Roll your instinct.
A 10.
Succeeds. You block this line of gunpowder that she has laid across the floor was ignited by the cannonball, and it follows and is stopped by an ice wall made by our local maverick. Yay!
Yay.
But now you can't see her, and she's running back up to the top deck.
No, what?
What now?
I've fought with broken wrists before. Is there anything I can use as a weapon around me?
There is along the middle, so you have your 6 cannons on either side. You have along the middle, you have your barrels of gunpowder. It's where the powder monkey gets all of the supplies. And there's a few chests behind them. So you might be able to find something.
Oh,
in
and
those chests.
I only made the ice wall high enough to block the cannonball, or
Okay.
cut off the
fire,
gunpowder.
Yeah.
It's not the whole way to the top.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
And I can melt it if we need to.
How about you use the ice to break the chains? Yes?
Oh, sure.
You're not
How did
allowed
they-
to stab somebody when they're unconscious.
Do we still have something that will...
No wonder you're
What is
getting
it called?
past the officer test.
The thing we light the cannons with.
The linstock.
Yes.
So there's all of your cannoneering equipment are there's 3 or 4 long poles, wooden poles, and they came from those chests next to the barrels behind you. And honestly, you went in there. You went into that big old chest.
Yeah.
You saw weapons in there.
There's weapons in the chest.
Let's get the weapons.
If I see... Is there any source of fire around here?
The gunpowder line is still burning.
I will take that... Get the thing lit again.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm always going to get it wrong. And chuck it at the sails.
You are on the 2nd floor. You are under.
We're below deck.
We're
Oh, we're
deck.
below deck. That's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We're on the cannon deck.
Yeah.
Great.
All you blood-crazed maniacs, I only have one request, and
I
that
kick-
is Dilius is off limits. He saved my life.
Fine. Done.
Great.
Chains off?
Gunpowder on the floor.
I
yes?
just want to know why we didn't go
Are we
with,
blowing up
the
the
jumping
ship?
off the ship plan. Why?
If we can get these chains off, perhaps we can maybe be a bit...
This is
more
a very
careful.
ill-thought plan.
I mean, his chains broke. Are they?
We are all still
If you
connected.
want to use ice to break the chains
can.
for everyone else, I would say it's not going to be one harvest for the whole thing.
Right.
It would have to be in sections.
Right.
So you can.
Bring all your chains together.
All right.
Eamon, get ready to whack it.
All right. Roll me your instinct.
Yeah. Oh, anything I can use to hit this. I guess I have the linstock in my hand, so I'll smack.
Hitting the gunpowder.
No,
no,
the frozen
After he
chains.
freezes, flash
the
freezes
wall,
it.
Yeah.
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 The
They're
chains.
chains. They're chains. He's flash freezing.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah. So then you roll as well.
Okay. What is it? I'll take a roll.
Technique.
Okay.
What are you? Bastion. Yeah.
9.
Yeah. You succeed. The chains shatter. You guys have the manacles still on your wrists, and there's little pieces of metal falling off, flash frozen metal falling off. But you are all free. Your hands are free.
So what's the plan here?
Am I in any sort of impairment with using a melee weapon or anything right now?
You can either
Here,
be
let me take a look at your wrist.
at impairment
Mm-hmm.
or take damage every time.
Could I... So the weapons that you have for us, are they in those chests?
Surprise!
Can I-
Whoa!
Alright, I'm gonna
Crazy.
take the spear, snap it in half, find rope, and tie it around my arm. So I'm
Yeah.
not using my wrist, essentially.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a logic check then.
Okay. I'm not good at these, guys. I'm not good at these.
You have a medic standing right next to you.
Two of them.
I was going to help.
Use the dice tray, Nate.
I'm sorry. This is not going to be good. This is not going to work. No, that's not a success.
Yeah, so you're splintering this.
You're doing it all.
relatively flimsy piece
You're
of
doing
wood,
it all
and you
wrong.
just
You're
end
doing
up
it all wrong.
Cutting yourself a little bit.
Here. Let me help you. All right. You want to splint it to your. Okay, great. You know what you're doing. Can you help him out with the other hand as I'm doing this one?
Yes.
All right. This is the first time we're working together. It's very great.
Growth.
Oh,
I don't know what I'm rolling, but
this is really cute.
I think I passed.
8.
All right. I will also apply triage while I'm at it.
Yeah.
I heal you for. How's the triage work?
I'll do the triage.
I already said I'm doing triage.
1d10.
10, 21.
Your triage.
21.
Your triage is trash. Your
You're welcome.
triage is trash.
You triaging me too?
Wait, how do I do triage?
You're not like that.
It's 1d10, right? Plus.
That's a D8.
Oh, that is a d8. That's
You're
a
doing
D10?
great, sweetie.
Don't call me sweetie, please. It's very demeaning. I do not like it.
It's not 21.
You don't know what I do not say. This is the number that I give you.
Yeah, say the number out loud.
I'm not saying it out loud.
With both your triages, I'm at max HP.
Great.
Just
Amazing.
See,
They-
my triage got him to max HP, so my triage was better.
Triage me.
With a decent amount of pain,
Yep.
they both
Triage
pop your
me.
wrists back in.
You hurt? You injured?
Yes. I got stabbed.
Stab. Stab.
Alright, you stabbed him.
The shouting from above
Alright,
deck.
What do you make
I
that?
will
You
triage.
grab the weapons in the chests.
And you start hearing gunfire.
Hey, 14.
14.
So I will kick a barrel of gunpowder over,
Into the fire.
and if we're making our way upstairs, I will chuck something in it to start it.
Great.
I'm gonna take
What?
off my.
We're on this boat. We're on the boat.
I'm gonna take off my Adellian
Yep.
uniform and shove it through the porthole, so that way they know we're on board.
Hey,
Yeah, they should
nicely
know.
done.
So I'm gonna
Nice.
take that there, so that way they know that there is at least one hostage here.
As you pop open the porthole, so it's like a hatch that goes like this. So you're opening it a little bit. You do hear some splashes right outside.
Okay.
Do we see anyone jumping, abandoning ship?
Do you look out?
Yeah, I'll look out.
Who's out there?
With a fire raging behind you?
As we run up.
As we run up, shove,
What do I see out there?
run, shove, look, run.
You see the Cruelty. It's half in the water. And the sailors it's pretty close. It's probably how far is your grappling hook?
15 feet?
Probably 15 feet
Or
away.
15 hexes.
15 hexes, yeah, so I'm not doing that math. 15 hexes away, and you see Adellian soldiers abandoning ship and swinging over. Matt? Oh, he did the math for me. I can't hear him.
75.
75.
I said 6.
75 feet away.
The Cruelties. They're abandoning ship.
So maybe we
What?
shouldn't burn our ship down.
Probably not. Blow this one up.
Mr. Waterman.
I only can do it one more time. And I'll try to put
Seems
it.
like a good time to do
I'll
it.
put it in the fire.
I'm
Or
sup-
try
You
to.
can test an instinct.
Ah!
You did have your bowl of water
Oh, I'll
that
just
you
dump
prepared.
the bowl of
Great.
water then. I won't.
You don't have to
I
roll.
won't.
You're an expert at
I'm.
putting out
Putting
fires,
out
powder
fires.
monkey.
Ah!
Well, now we're in trouble.
Hey, you could definitely say that.
Anything I can use as a makeshift shield.
You have no hands.
The barrel that you knocked over.
Lost your
Mhm.
Do you
It
want me
cracked.
to tie it to your arm?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
I will. Here you go. It's good.
These
He's good. It's
You've really really made a mess of things today.
So we're going on top.
You're lucky.
We're
guess
going
so.
on top with our weapons in tow.
Yep.
I got my blunderbuss
Got my trident.
All right, Emily.
and my.
Now!
I know what's
What?
coming.
No,
This is
what?
exciting.
Oh, I know what's coming. I
Oh,
saw it in
no.
the background of a
You
webcam.
don't have to make that much room.
It's
Probably
not that
just your
wide.
water. I'm also gonna need help.
Oh, the
Oh,
curtain.
the curtain.
The curtain.
Watch the
Don't
Just
camera.
hits the camera.
Oh no.
Don't pull a Nate Sarah.
Need more.
Twice.
Whoa!
It's
So good.
That's so cool!
Oh,
Camera,
boy.
camera.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Aft to me, so face the nose to me.
Oh, face the nose.
Yeah.
Perfect.
This is.
And then we need to take the masks off.
That is so cool.
for visibility.
Yeah, because the map or our battle.
This is so insane. Oh my gosh.
perfect. And then
Oh,
we'll see everybody
it seems
later.
like you forgot to paint the
I can't take it. Okay, there we go.
rest of them
Got it.
fully detailed.
Yeah. That's absolutely what I wanted. To
Wow.
We got the blues and the
These are
browns.
awesome.
I wonder whose side you're gonna be on, Brownie.
Okay. So,
Someone clip
you
that.
know what? Cancelled. This is the last welcome to the table. Sorry, guys. Glad I could
Try.
end it out with a bang. You can put yourselves. Seth, you know this thing better than me.
Okay.
Do you wanna show them?
We're coming up from below.
Yeah.
From here?
There's a below.
Whoa.
That's so cool.
I love this a lot.
So wherever the door from below would be.
It's there's a ladder.
I
Right
love
here.
Flex Seal
Right
so
here.
much
So-
that I
Are we
saw
coming up
this
here?
boat in half.
Bastion goes first.
Uh-oh,
Okay.
guys, we sunk.
So
I
you're
can follow.
actually-
And the powder monkey goes last because he's cleaning up the Bastion's mess.
I mean, once you guys get up to the top, we don't have to
We'd be in
keep the
there.
bottom open. Unless you want to go back down.
So yeah, it would come up here unless we come up through any of these grates. But
Look, I was gonna go with them until they had my lovely lass
Right.
in
Oh,
my
speaking
own
of-
sights.
You guys can place these 3 Adellians,
on the deck.
specific Adellians, anywhere on the deck.
It's called a catalyst for a reason.
Adeline.
Anywhere?
Yes. Adeline is a range breaker, so she would probably be in a corner,
Here?
somewhere high up.
Good.
The little boy is a maverick.
The little boy.
He's gonna hang out with Adeline.
little boy.
That's from Pinocchio. It's a weird line.
And then Captain Isolde Rominsk. She'll probably be on the quarter deck, wherever Sid Soto is.
That's over here.
So,
Where would you like Odyssey and Attilius?
Attilius
Hun.
is with Captain Sid Soto, always. And Odyssey can be on the foredeck with those two. So, as you guys climb the steep stairs from the cannon deck, you come out to an all-out battle. I'm gonna need everyone to roll me combat order.
Do not put it on the floor again.
Chuck this way.
Also, you guys lit the boar on fire downstairs, and he's just smoldering.
Amazing.
Sure, that's fine.
Do you have a mini for him too?
No,
Oh.
I didn't even have stats. I was like, yeah, keep hitting. I don't know. Keep hitting him.
I
We'll
said
see.
forget chivalry. They killed my dad.
It's alacrity, right?
I did a
You didn't
fantasy
do it.
name generator for him.
Amazing.
All right.
I don't see, where did we come up?
6.
Oh, we
Who's
make
high?
that.
Who
Should
starts?
we? I think we should.
Is that the captain's quarters?
Who's
now?
high?
Would we have
I'm
come
pretty
up in
high.
the captain's quarters?
On what?
I'm 8.
Mostly glue,
Mostly Clue.
turpentine.
Serpent.
Serpentine.
I don't know where the if that's
Is
best for
mine?
camera
I can
or
remove
not.
this.
Sorry, it's a little tacky.
Oh, here. He's coming up. He'll be the first one.
I will be right behind you.
Gosh, guys, I have to keep track of all these characters.
Do you want someone else
Good luck.
to roll or follow the Drew combat order? Would that be helpful? No? Yes?
She probably has a surprise or two.
Yeah.
So probably.
Yeah, I mean, we
her.
can keep track of combat order. I just have to write all these names down. I should have done this before. You learn things every day, right?
You're doing so great.
You're doing great, sweetie.
I can just do it on the back of my sheet.
So if you gotta find me.
Look to the western seas.
Hey, that's where we are.
Wow,
It's
crazy. Who would have thought?
Wow.
Your mom.
Your mom.
Whoa. Sarah, you have to leave the show permanently because
Okay.
of that.
All right,
That burn
I'm out.
was so severe.
I've been replaced with a spy.
The archivist just burned you. The elite archivist.
Guess I'm out. I'll go under the table and then hit the camera,
Yeah.
damaging it permanently.
Under the table
Under the table.
was what T7 was supposed to be called before the nerds
Instead,
got a
it's
hold
just
of
a
it.
24-second
Okay,
clip.
so I will count down. This will probably be the easiest. Did anyone get over a 12? 11.
I got 11.
Oh, that's why.
Budwadi.
Budwadi.
10. Adeline, Sid Soto, and Isolde, Captain Isolde, are at 9.
Sid Soto. After Sid Soto.
Adeline, then Sid Soto, then Isolde. Or, sorry, Captain Reminsk.
Captain Rminsk.
8.
Me.
You?
Yep.
Should have taken that combat order special.
What's your name again? Devin?
Donald.
It's fine.
Donald.
It's fine.
Donald.
Donald. Then it will be Odyssey, then Attilius.
Attila.
That's a cool name. Tilius.
7. 6. Who's higher?
I had 0.
Plus
equity.
1.
Felicity. Then Eamon. Then Little Raggin Johnson. Raggin. You guys.
LRJ.
LRJ. Little Raggin Johnson? That's pretty cute, actually. I like that.
Large.
Large.
5. Kieran.
It's with a C, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's everybody, right? Yeah. Cool.
Guess we don't need these anymore.
What? Oh, no, you don't.
Are there? No, there are no.
No more cannons.
Okay. So, we will start at the top of the order.
Budwadi.
Make sure you grab the right mini.
Bet you wish you didn't.
We
pick
look
a
very different.
medic.
Why? I'm glad for all my life choices. I'm not the best. Jeez, Budwadi is he's very torn. He's not very fully on board with killing anybody at the moment.
He has no allegiances.
It's obvious who's a soldier and who's a pirate.
Hmm.
The brown ones are pirates,
Well,
right?
I guess I stab a brown one
Friendly
Go for
fire.
right here behind the door.
Oh.
I stab him with my trident.
I didn't even see that.
Hiding behind the door.
What do I add to that as a medic?
Logic.
The soldiers are the
Is
boys.
it logic? Okay, so that's 10.
Mm-mm. Do you have the skill to
Oh
do
no,
your
yeah,
feat?
technique. It doesn't matter. They're both 3.
Okay, yeah, right.
10. Alright, and so it's a 1d6 plus a d20
Yep.
for them all. 5.
Misses.
I hit with a 10.
Oh,
And
yes,
then I
sorry,
did 5 damage. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm sorry.
What's his name? The unseen was like, he just turns around. He's like, how did you see me?
I have very good eyes as I stab again.
Yeah, very good eyes.
Oh, that is 8 to hit. And then another 5 damage.
Okay.
I'm just poking him very slightly.
Okay. Alright, it is Adeline's turn. So she is up on the foredeck here, and she is aiming with her musket, and she sees that door open, and she sees you aiming through the door, and she like,
I give her a wink.
She gives you white eyes.
And she shoots. She shoots you.
full circle. Full circle. And from that position, she turns her musket up towards the quarterdeck and takes a shot, attempts to take a shot at Sid Soto.
Soto!
That is a success. Wait. You know what? I'm not going to do armor for these NPCs. It's not worth it. Success.
Make it simple. Keep it simple.
She has musket, which is a D8.
Oh, shucks. Wait.
Light should be a 1d4.
I have no D8s.
Yep.
Oh, I have no D8s because this is my wizard.
Damage. It should be.
I'm gonna roll a D10. It's a 7. Okay. So then it is. I'm gonna say that's her turn. Then it is Sid Soto's turn. And he has pulled out his cutlass. Is going to take a step in towards Isolde. And take a swipe. It is a hit. And he does another probably D8 that I don't have. Yep.
Oh,
Okay, 15 damage. Okay, then it is Isolde's turn. It's just a like ping pong of attack.
Beautiful.
She'll what is she? She's Bastion. So she will pull out her spear and return the melee attack. Success. Okay. Donald, you're up.
Alright. I will come out of the room where it happened. And none of our friends got hit, right?
So you're automatically doing
not yet.
50 plus 1. So your
Nope.
start would be 7.
I will just attack that pirate
Next
in
is
the
11.
middle. Wait, where's Sid Soto? He's over there.
He's above.
He's at the helm.
Can you just move me out past the mast right behind that person?
This person?
Yeah. And I'll just stab him in the back. With my trident. Right in the back of the neck. Alright.
As you should.
Crazy.
9 plus, well, yeah, 9 for 14 damage for that lass in the middle.
The last in the middle.
This one right here.
Whale Eye.
Is that whale eye?
Is it the same one he hit?
No.
Okay.
The one he hits behind the door, I'm hitting the one in the middle.
Then it's Whale Eye.
Sorry about it.
We had very little interaction.
7 to hit. And 20 damage on whale eye. Plus what? 14? Right in. That one does not hit.
Now I have to keep track of NPC.
That's only 6.
Boy.
I'm going
That I don't have
to
written down.
defend and regroup.
defending and regrouping. All right, it is Odyssey's turn, and she is up on the foredeck with Reggie and Adeline.
Might have just popped because that one
Of course she is. What? Where else would she be?
So she, is going to seawater's right there. Gather some seawater and do the same thing Kieran tried to do to her. Go for an ice pick.
With salt water?
Salt water.
Good luck freezing that.
It is a success.
Good luck for. Okay, she did.
I did it.
We're doing so great.
It's possible. It's just a very
No,
much lower
it's true.
temperature.
It's really cold ice.
Yeah.
Hi, yi, yi.
Hi,
Why did I make so many NPCs, guys?
Rookie mistake.
Right? No.
All of us,
I think it's
all the rest
fun.
of us, all the rest of us that have sat in that seat.
Yep. Yeah.
Checks
24 damage. 24
24 entropy.
Oh,
entropy to Adeline. Oh, she does not have that much.
Oh!
And she has at least that
Unless
much.
she's like the Adeline from Age of Adeline,
She's a
who just
range breaker.
never gets old.
Do they... How much... Do they get a minus?
No, she's just.
No. How old is she?
Wait, don't
30.
we get a plus something if she has, according to her class disciplines?
If she has that.
If she has it.
I think it's a discipline though.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
It's a
you're right.
discipline. Yeah. All allies in combat.
Operation Thunderstorm. What I mean to relay.
I
message about
got
a
you.
thunderstorm.
I got you.
Okay.
I've been
okay.
doing it.
Okay. I guess maybe you can't hear it.
You probably can hear it. Yeah, so everyone can add 40 IP.
Heyo.
Max IP.
Thanks,
That
Adeline.
like almost
Bless
doubles
you.
my IP.
4-0?
4-0. The range breaker has a discipline called I've Got You Covered. All allies in combat add 10 max IP per positive technique or logic bonus.
Dang.
She has a 4 in technique.
Period. Slay.
Period.
Slay.
Thank you for reminding me of that.
You're so welcome.
She hates you.
I'm sorry,
I'm
resident
joking.
range breaker here. What
Listen,
can I
I
say?
made 6 NPCs and I love them all equally. And the players.
Yeah, totally.
I have so much IP.
Okay.
Boy's about to get
It
reckless.
is Attilius. Gosh, it's me again. It's Attilius' turn. And he will.
I can't do anything about that. I'm not.
He is the first mate.
Can't do anything about it right now.
And he's just going to triage Sid Soto.
That makes sense. That's a.
That's his.
Yeah,
That's
that
his
makes sense.
job.
That's his thing.
That's his whole job.
And
he never
guess
leaves
what?
disciplines.
As the person who's played a medic for 2 years, I did not know that I can add a d6 for every positive point in logic.
Yeah, that's.
Yep.
why I was
It's a big. It's
I
a
was
big
like-
thing.
I read it.
It's
in
okay,
the
I didn't know
rules
about the
just
plus
now,
whatever.
And I was like,
in
It's a big
combat.
thing.
I
there's
didn't
no
know
way
about
she's
that.
been
I've got
doing
you
this
covered.
because her rolls are always super mid.
Super mid.
Super mid.
Super mid.
Super.
This kind of looks like Orlando Bloom.
Isn't that
I
like?
thought
It
the same
does
thing.
kind of look like.
You know who
Yeah.
Orlando Bloom
I
Yeah.
do actually.
You
Because
said, but you said an Orlando Bloom like you think it's a thing.
Felicity!
yeah,
All you.
You know it's a god.
it's my turn. Okay.
Orlando Bloom is all
I'm going
person.
to
The Orlando Bloom, the play.
what
Orlando
do I
Bloom and
want to
Onion.
do? Okay.
Oh, I love that.
I am going to
That's a robot
run
chicken
out
reference.
here and hop up here. So I guess that's one move. And then I am going to get up here. Well, actually, I want to be right like here next to this person. So that way I don't have the lower ground. And I'm gonna shoot Odyssey. with my musket and dual strike.
Can Mavericks not add a
First one's a
elemental
success.
condition?
Second one's
That only
also a
gathers
success.
Good job. Changes my plan.
Oh, that's 6 for the first hit.
2 medics now that they have plus 40.
Oh my gosh, an
IP?
8
They
for
might
the
need
second.
1 medic.
It was kind of pathetic.
I'm gonna multi-class.
What was your damage total? Do you remember?
What did I
It was like
say?
8, and
It was like 6 and then 8.
oh, 6 and then
Yes,
8.
I just did twice.
Okay,
I
that's
believe.
all
That was it.
with your D20 rolls. Oh, honey.
Where does
Jail.
it say about the medic?
Um,
I sent
actually-
you a couple weeks ago saying that I was actually gonna play Gatherer disguised as a medic.
That was something you said at one point. She actually says that. She looks at you.
Oh, honey.
Oh, honey.
Is this Odyssey?
Oh my gosh. And then
She's kind of bad
I am going
in
to.
every way possible.
I am going to. That made me mad. So I'm gonna find one of the loose ropes and I'm gonna swing and kick her as I like come sailing in, and I'm going to try to like restrain her and all that.
Make your roll.
Yeah. Okay. I'm rolling my 2d6s.
Alacrity.
Open it up.
Okay.
It's in a locker.
And that's a success. And so I'm gonna grab one of the loose ropes and I'm going to swing against her and I'm just gonna kick her in the face.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and roll.
What did that cost
a
me?
D20 and what did that cost you?
Yeah.
This is for the listeners and watchers at home. Why do
You know-
women hate each other?
You're not.
Why do they insist on that fight?
You're not a rigger.
Fair.
You're a cannoneer.
Fair.
Probably cost you 6. Where
Okay, well then I couldn't do
Okay.
that. Because I did not have enough wherewithal left to do that.
Okay.
So,
We'll think about it for next time.
yeah, we'll think about it
Sorry.
for the next turn.
Save that roll.
But I will shoot her again though.
Okay.
After I reload. Okay. Actually, no, I can't do that. So I'm just gonna reload and then I'm gonna stay right there. Gosh. Freaking wherewithal. Okay, that's the end of my turn.
It's Aiden's turn.
How many wherewithal to get from where I'm at? Or how many movements
I
to get
regret.
from...
What is the length of the ship in Texas?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
So if I'm
I would
lining this...
say, because you're halfway, 8 hexes to get there.
Okay.
To get to Odyssey.
At least in front,
Yeah. 8 hexes.
in between.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I say that I regrouped?
Um,
my last
yeah.
one. Okay, thank you.
So I'll use 2 wherewithal to get to her. I will stand both. I'm going to move him just slightly so I
Yeah.
can actually sit
Yeah.
here.
There's no hexes on the boat. Do what you want.
Okay.
You do you, boo.
Shields up, spears out. Is there any? Does LRJ have any weapon or a pistol in his holster?
Did you put this
Just a
stuff?
dagger.
Just a dagger.
And his grappling hook on the other side. The
Okay.
ship.
I ran
Grappling
out
gun.
of brown.
What?
Grappling gun.
Primer.
On the
Okay.
other side.
On my
So
way
that's why
through,
it looks uneven.
was there any sailor or pirate that was not paying attention with
Oh,
any
yeah.
pistol?
Oh, yeah.
Swipe one as I go.
Okay. Great. Yeah, you would have picked up a blunderbuss. That's the commonest, most common weapon of the day. A flintlock pistol.
Cool.
And the coolest.
And inaccurate.
So let's see. That is fine. I'm gonna take one. I never picked a specialization because I didn't even look at the book.
Oh,
Give me one.
Cruelty sink.
I'll wait till the next turn to pick one.
it is sinking.
Unless I can use something right now. Give me 1 second.
Thinking
I'm just
about
going to look.
all my.
Quick pick one.
No, wait, that wasn't my ship. I I see
Oh,
the
no.
cruelty sinking, and then I think about all my stuff that sank on the inevitability.
I don't like the wind.
It's really sinking in that all
Yep.
my stuff that
I'm gonna take one. I'm just gonna
my
wait with
blue
that.
shirt,
Your
my
other blue
other
shirt.
blue shirt, my white pants,
Mm-hmm.
my blue pants,
They're all gone.
my ascot, my other ascot. I'm filling airtime.
Thank you.
So many ascots
My
You're
watch,
really good at that.
are
My
now
brown
floating.
my
shirt,
rope,
my other
Okay.
brown shirt, my
So I'm
brown
gonna just take- I'll
ascot.
just take
Eamon,
Uh,
when
my
you
brown
got
dye
up
that
there,
I put
Yeah.
on
you
my
see that
skin.
she's wearing the hemp rope ring
Uh-huh.
that you made her.
Aww.
Oh!
Yeah.
Boo! Love stinks.
So I will take the spear, do an attack towards Odyssey. That's a wait.
Why do men
Eight.
hate women?
Success.
Why do people hate other
We
Why do
find
people
a
hate other
strong,
people?
powerful,
What is
independent
that?
woman who
What is it?
basically runs a protection vessel.
She
And
asked
Cult.
for help.
we literally are
20.
asked to help her,
Woo.
and we kill her. You tried to stab her. Rude.
It's true.
And then I'm going
I
to
didn't like her
defend
tone.
and regroup.
Okay.
I'm her simp because
was a little too
I
sassy.
dove in front of a blade for her. She will remember that.
Maybe.
Little Ragged Johnson,
Large.
even though he's only 14 years
Oh,
old,
gosh.
Oh, a
So much
child.
IP.
he's a midshipman.
Oh.
The Adellian Navy does really promote people that deserve it.
Yeah, I heard there's a
This is like
16-year-old
anti-nepotism.
heard there's a 16-year-old general in the future.
And
This makes no sense.
Your name gets you nowhere, alright? That's what they're trying to teach you.
As soon as
think
you
your
get
name
up
gets you
there,
everywhere.
he leans back to Adeline and he's like, is that the one? And she was like, yeah.
This kid's in charge.
No, just a midshipman, but a higher rank than all of you.
Oh my gosh. I'm so upset.
Look, there ain't no way I'm getting promoted in this army.
He hasn't even hit the
No
puberty.
It's because it's the Navy.
Exactly.
So he's
No,
got
just wasn't cut out to be a Marine.
he's got a grappling hook and his
Should try the Air Force.
You're making yourself break.
I'm sorry.
He's like he's used to being up in the crow's nest, so he's going to take his grappling gun and pretty much shoot it up towards the first mast there, the foremast, and get up to that first crow's nest. And end his turn there.
That has to be the best pirate I've ever seen.
Good luck,
So
he says. Wait, he has an accent.
It's just pirates in
Good luck. I can't do it. Good luck, man overboard. What was that? Cockney accent?
Very cockney. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fool.
Someone say good luck in Cockney.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Here we go.
And then
All
he
right.
says Santa Fe.
Seize the day.
Dead.
Isn't that,
And he's gonna regroup up there. Kieran.
No.
Oh.
Newsies. That's lame as.
Right, so
One
question.
more C's.
So according to the rules, you start with 6 WP plus your persistence.
Yes, sir.
If I have a -1 in persistence,
You start with 5.
I start with 5. Okay. I wasn't sure if you like subtract or not, or if it's just
Yep.
okay. Great.
So
So I've got
I-
5.
Yeah, me too.
So
I'm sorry. I saw. for some
so
reason
with
I saw
5,
plus
so
one.
I'll
Alright, we'll just fix it next
use
turn.
I'll use 1 wherewithal to move 6 and get out of this room, and we can put this back on top.
He told me the wrong thing.
Oh.
Like
Here
we've all
are the
accidentally
other
cheated
people if you
already.
want to look at them.
This looks like our mom in the real game.
It's,
Who's that?
Who's that?
that centered on the
Isolde from Minsk.
Oh, I thought that it was a man.
Gross.
And Then
There he
Lurge.
Kitty boy.
Sergeant Lurge or whatever he is.
Lurge.
And this looks
Midshipman.
like Nate's girlfriend.
I'll
Fiance.
run out. I'll run out to the bottom of the stairs.
He's a cute kid.
Oi, Captain!
Here we go.
We need to make sure Lurge dies.
When I think about an Irish accent, I just think Scottish, but higher pitch.
It's not really how it works.
I know.
Emotion doesn't.
I know.
Not at all.
Person.
Not at all.
Just a-
Anyway, I'll go there and then I'll just shoot this one's got on the way. I'll shoot at this guy. I guess
Why are all the pirates girls?
with my blunderbuss.
And you hate it because
I
you
forget
are
all
a
the
girl.
names.
It's just the same.
Oh, subtle.
Bottle of
That's
Subtle?
subtle.
Alright.
I know
Austria.
where this is, so I'm moving this way. She's playing my L tonight.
Plain one.
There is.
Your mini looks like a character from the game involved.
For a nine.
Success.
And that's 2d4.
You should
Plus
look up
D20.
the cutscenes on YouTube.
That's gonna
worth
be
watching.
Okay.
He just watches a movie.
Yeah.
Send me the link.
21.
All right.
What really tripped me
Okay,
out is
and so that was an attack, which is 2. I moved, which is 1, so that brings me down to
You're suddenly switching people.
yeah,
2
I'll
left. I'll regroup at the bottom of the stairs.
Switch
Okay.
to them. They switch to you.
Wait. Oh no, defend is 2. Yep.
Just regroup.
Just regroup.
Okay. As we come to the end of this round,
Can I hide behind the banister?
yeah,
There's a
sure.
little gap there.
Find some cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
As we come to the end of this
Ouch.
round, you guys kind of were ignoring it. Not really ignoring it. It just was one of those kind of like passive listening things because you're so used to
There's
the
a
sound of
storm.
cannon fire all the time. You didn't notice the thunder approaching. And everyone, after a very large thunder crack, that was not the right sound effect. It's fine. Everyone at once just kind of looks over at the sky and they see this huge storm approaching. Swirling dark clouds, lightning strikes, and everyone starts to feel the rain.
Karen, you demon spawn, you summon the storm!
Does Captain Books ever tell you what comes with the storm?
Why are there so many red-headed children on this boat?
Is it the Kraken?
You cursed us!
Is it the Leviathan?
We're cursed!
It's because there's women on the ship.
Is
obviously.
it the gobbledygook? I forgot that women are bad
where
luck.
are you?
Bad luck, them. Bad luck.
And then
those
Osmond
females.
says, "Did you say Leviathan?
I said Kraken first.
That's my name!"
No, I'm talking about the creature.
Yeah! That's why I named myself that! Okay, top of the round.
I am banging my head on the banister as I regroup.
Yeah, I remember.
What, Waddy?
I accidentally exhausted myself last round.
Oh,
Because
so
I did the
you're-
WP wrong.
You missed his turn?
Yes.
Okay.
I too did my WP wrong.
Do you have a
I had
minus?
5, and I used 5. So, unbeknownst to me, I thought I had more than that.
Adeline will shoot Odyssey.
Should I write mine then? Should I write Consort and group then?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. I can do that.
Sorry.
This means I'm skipping.
Dirk!
Duck.
Is this Adeline telling me?
Dirk!
Oh, critical success.
Oh, that's my girl.
Oh.
Really bad roll. So 20 total on.
Dang. Horrible. No, that's double.
Oh.
'Cause
That
it's
was
crit.
double.
Still higher than what I
That was
did.
doubled,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's still double. That's rough.
It's a long shot. Not really. It's not a really long shot. I'm just making it.
Mine.
Again,
You know, honey, it's okay.
Sid, Soto, and Isolde are locked in a sword fight. You can hear the clinking of the metal ting, ting, as they are going at each other. Another critical success for Sid Soto as he attacks Isolde for 19 times 2.
Don't forget she has
38. 38.
No. Yeah.
And she swipes at him for a success, but not double this
We
time.
can get up and leave. Shay's just gonna make all the NPCs fight.
I'm
each
trying to
other
go as
for a
fast as I can with these NPCs. Donald,
Excuse me.
you're
what?
up. 209 IP.
You didn't have to say that out loud. But
Yeah.
I'm regrouping.
Oh, right.
So I'm done now, though.
So it's Odyssey.
Back to her.
as always.
What do you have in your hands right
I have my shield and the spear.
now? Okay.
The gun was like it's like tucked in the belt that I grabbed.
Where
So
is
I'm going through.
Dusty? Oh, she's up there.
Yeah.
She has, you just noticed, or you didn't, I don't know. She has a lantern hooked to her belt that
Mhm.
just has a light
Yep.
flame in
Yep.
it. And she gathers that fire and she starts to burn a hole through your flimsy barrel in your shield. And the flame just starts to spread across this barrel.
Okay.
That's your turn.
Perfect.
Attilius will heal. What's his name? Sid. That's his job, guys.
Yeah.
You know?
Literally his
I mean,
job.
he's my friend, my mentor.
He's a wow.
He's my mentor.
Oh yeah. Back to full again.
He's my.
I just wanted to buy him a drink and
he's
never
my
had the
nationality.
opportunity. Every time I hear a cannon fire, I think about
Felicity's
him and how my
regrouping.
leg shattered and he
Well,
brought me back from
technically,
the brink
I
of
did my
death.
WP wrong, so I'm exhausted. Skipping this turn, recharging with 3 for next time. So.
You know, you guys did go through a basic training.
Yeah.
There is a wonderful naval school in Gale. Don't ask me what it's called.
The Naval School
The
of
Naval
Gale.
School of Gale. And you all were trained there, but you've never actually been in a firefight.
Love that for
Except
us.
the one where
Except when you're
I died.
18.
Except the
I
one where I
mean,
lost my leg.
That was, what, 40?
Oh,
40
yeah.
years ago!
You're still only level 2, but.
You know, I was a higher rank than you at one point.
Eamon's regrouping. Well, Reagan Johnson is regrouping.
Bullied.
And Kieran Callahan is regrouping. So we went for round 2 really fast.
Nice and quick.
Everyone was
Yeah.
regrouping.
We're
Uh-oh.
exhausted.
That means that means that there's a timeline for something, and we're ahead of schedule, and that's not a
No,
good
it's
thing
great.
for us.
I love it. No. Be kind to me as I figure this out.
We will always be kind.
I can feel the dead
I'm
air.
trying some tech stuff, guys.
It's fun.
So, end of round 2. This thunderstorm, this tropical storm, this cyclone, whatever you want to call it,
Typhoon.
is just darkening the daytime sky.
Is she gonna? Okay. I thought she was gonna hit the nuts.
Because I didn't
That's
ever
what was
use guns
supposed
as
to
young.
happen.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, where'd it go?
I don't want to lean into the camera.
So that's
Anyway,
it.
it's not working
So that's
the way it's
6
supposed to.
with 1 reload.
Every single shot.
Is my tech support out there?
Tech support.
Jordan?
Rigging and tech support. Rigging and tech support.
Paging, rigging, and tech support.
Did he go to bed, Emily? Okay, that's fine. I can describe it.
Paging Dr. Beat. Emergency.
Um, this might be the way.
This is the way.
This is the
This
way.
is the way.
Do it. Do you know do it?
That's what Bud Body says.
It is pouring out. You guys are having to wipe the sweat and the water from your eyes in order to see anything.
Oh, that one might be good.
That's kind of rude.
Sunday morning rain is falling.
I don't actually
actually
know
why.
what this looks like on camera. It may not look like much, but storm is raging. Thunder, lightning. These guys are barely able to see through the pouring rain in their eyes. This round, everyone will be at impairment.
So no one's at impairment.
You know, you make a really good point.
Yeah, because everyone is.
I can't argue with
Yeah,
that.
because everyone is, so you might miss.
It's true.
So
That's true. All right,
I'm with it.
but Wadi.
Just a question.
But
Yeah,
what do you
real
get?
quick question.
Like,
Real
not
quick
that I would
question.
use it. Do I get my
I'm
reroll that
about
I
to eat a
am
sleeper
holding as a person?
Instead of
as
rock.
opposed to me?
Instead
Right?
of rock.
Like, if I actually wanted it, I could have it potentially.
I'll take this one.
You'll have to ask Nate that question because he
No, I'm
posed the
asking the
question.
historian.
Producer Emily, can
What?
you bring
I'll
some
just hold
milk
it
to
to
the
the
table?
He wants to use his reroll for
No, not what I said.
Please, by all means.
When
Make
you're
it easier
exhausted,
for
how many
me.
WP do you have when you come back?
3 or 0?
I already did the
3.
0.
3.
Yeah, you get 3 back
The round that
every
you
round.
come back after exhausted is 3.
Yeah.
Okay, but Wadi?
Alright.
Oh, it's the light.
But Wadi will.
That's cool. That's cool. Back.
Oh, the light?
Okay, I will try
I thought it
some.
was glitching.
Pardon me, Matt. Sorry, microphone. I burped. Matt, I would like to try
I will-
some.
I want to see
if
what
I
this
could.
looks
If I
like.
may. Sorry, camera.
I know, I don't know what it looks like in person.
Not really bad.
I've never had Old Bay goldfish.
Neither have I.
I'll move up here to the top
I do love Old Bay.
I'm about to sneeze.
and I'll talk to Attilius.
Someone meet me.
Be like, Attilius,
hold it
mentor,
in.
friend.
Because I have dad sneezes.
It's not loading.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that looks
I can
great.
see it.
That looks great.
Or 6 of them.
Amazing.
The blue,
Oh, cool.
the blue does look cool.
Sorry. Who said what?
Oh,
Wadi?
I moved up to the upper deck and I'm talking to Attilius.
Somehow, even though he's in the middle of battle, still has his hands behind his back.
It's because you're really cool.
So poised.
Attilius, I need you to know, friend, that you're on the wrong side, and we do not want to hurt you because you're my best mentor, and you mean so much to me. So please stop helping the pirates. Okay, I say that, and I will regroup.
I'm proud of you.
A single tear rolls down my cheek.
Wow.
All I want to do is buy you a beer. Wow. Or another alcoholic beverage of your choice. Even though I myself do not drink as a
Or a
believer.
shandy.
I will sing you a shanty.
No.
Shandy.
Yo.
Everyone's shouting over the rain.
A pirate's life is bad. That is.
Wait, that makes 15. 15, Nate. 15!
Can't be
The
contained.
Almighty loves you, Attilius. And he wants you not to kill. Or have the killers. Pay no attention to what my female friend did below deck by stabbing continuously.
I'm right next to you! I'm literally right there!
But what you did below deck by stabbing
We
the
don't have to talk about it, alright?
she stabbed an unconscious man several times.
He's not a believer.
She's not a believer, and it does not represent. what
I
we-
go on Easter.
Easter?
Easter.
All right.
Everything has
Doesn't make you a believer.
Wow.
She's a priester. I decided that before.
But Wadi,
Yes.
make an instinct test of instinct.
This is not going to bode well. Ah!
-2.
It is it is 7. It is 7.
Oh, okay. As you're, which way are you facing? Which side of the boat are you facing?
I'm up here.
Okay,
I
you're
had-
on towards the edge
I had
there.
to squeeze my way through some people.
Uh-huh. Something catches your eye out in the water. And you look over to the right, and there's a whirlpool
There's
forming.
and there's a whirlpool forming over there. I don't know what it could mean, well, that probably means something, and we should be concerned. And so maybe we should stop fighting each other and pay attention to what really matters in our surviving this storm.
His accent changes.
This has been my accent ever since
He's
the
from
bike.
Australia. He's from Concordia.
Well, I'm not from
You've been
Concordia.
in Concordia for 40 years.
But I never picked up the accent.
No?
No. Ever since I was a little child, I talked like this, and my mother said, "What the heck?"
I never picked up the accent, mate.
We can all get together, throw some shrimps on the bar, baby. We're all just a couple of wallabies and bouncing around together.
Shilks.
Are you done your turn?
I've been done.
Sheila's.
I've been done.
Adeline does what she did the last time. It was successful and reloads first. And takes another shot at Odyssey. A success. Let me get this damn. Ooh,
Boom.
25.
Whoa.
Whoa! She's a good shot, even though she's only like 3 hexes away. Much.
That's plenty.
How loud is that in my ear? I'm just wondering.
Oh. Give me a second.
Permanently dead. From the damage he sustained earlier on his ears.
This blast is actually a cone, and you take half the damage, half the entropy.
The moment that you hear the shot, the musket shot, just right next to your ear, you also hear.
The ring.
Actually, yeah. It was weird because it happened right at the same moment. But a giant splash happens. Emily!
Oh no!
No.
It's the thing.
It's the sea serpent.
So move this towards you.
Oh no.
Is that too far?
No.
Did you really grab a
It's not too
hydroxy
far.
sea serpent? No, that wouldn't be in these waters.
No.
I'm so scared
West
right now.
Adellian waters? Or West,
I'm so scared right now.
1,100 nautical miles from Adelia, at least.
And at this point, you may hear that ringing. You heard the splash, and it was a little.
It is a sea serpent.
I saw this on
Whoa.
Thursday, sitting on her desk.
That's so
Oh, it
big.
was the other thing.
No, it was a different one.
Oh my god.
Asphanage.
What is that?
That's an Asphanage sea serpent, right?
Or is it a Leviathan?
No.
I don't know. This storm seemed to come out of nowhere.
That's too big.
Great. Oh no.
In an instant,
That's so cool.
the shot rings your ears, and then you maybe flinch for a second and close your eyes.
Jürgemund.
And when you open your eyes again,
Jormungandr.
Odyssey is covered in blood. And then you hear Adeline scream. And in a slow motion moment, you turn around. She's covered in blood. And you see this monstrosity peek its head out of the water with a pretty large shark in its mouth. It has just crushed that shark and sprayed blood over this entire ship.
Is it a shark or is it a whatever that other shark thing is called?
It's, I mean, you wouldn't be able to tell. It's crushed beyond.
Perhaps we should reconsider what floor of the ship we are on.
Perhaps setting fire to the cannon deck was ill-advised.
Perhaps putting all of your gunpowder on the floor was a bad idea. Alright,
Wasn't me.
it is Sid Soto's
Sorry.
turn.
Chaos.
It is Sid Soto's turn.
Court gunner who did that.
And he sees this monster come up out of the water right behind everyone getting covered in this salty blood. Salt, red stained blood water. I'm so good at describing things.
I'm
And
with you.
This is so cool.
Oswin, who's right behind him, whispers, "The Leviathan."
What did I tell you? Told you what
And
these storms bring?
Sid takes a step back towards them, away from the helm, away from the sea monster.
Adios mio, matey.
Isolde, who just saw everything from the opposite perspective, turns around,
Oh, there's
goes
dolphins.
wide-eyed,
There's friends.
and shouts, "Sailors! Take cover!"
Oh, I'm already doing that.
Donald, it's your turn.
Hmm.
I'm twisting
The lightning
these
strikes
wheels.
Oreos.
I'm gonna
I'm not thinking about the
Jump.
calories.
up the steps.
Breastfeeding the
One
goldfish.
serving is 2.
I thought Oreos one serving was 3.
I think it's 2.
It's
rows.
double stuff.
Oh,
That's why.
then yeah,
You're fine.
Yeah, we're good.
I'm gonna stab Sid
calories.
Soto in the back of the neck,
Go for it.
even though he's got so much health. It doesn't matter. Pass. 19 damage.
Jordan, where did you find this file?
Crit! Critical hit. Roll really good. I mean, it won't matter because he
What
won't
am I
die,
gonna
but
do
roll
with this
really good.
Shoot the cannon.
Shoot the cannon and run.
Tell
10
us.
total damage.
No.
Yeah. I
No.
rolled a 1 on the d20 and a 4 on the. Alright.
When I find wounds, like, so much longer after they happen.
Oh, right.
How did I even do that?
I will just end my turn in shame. I
Alright.
squandered that.
The beast does one big chomp as it throws the shark in the air and then grabs it as it falls down its throat, diving back into the water and directly underneath the Almighty's ire. Everyone roll
Hold on, I
a
want to get a
test of
picture.
alacrity as the ship starts listing to
Lazily
one
to the
side.
left.
Alacrity.
Yeah. Success, you stay on your feet. Failure, you go prone.
What if I'm already kind of prone?
Are you kneeling?
I was like hiding behind the banister,
Are you kneeling?
kind of.
Then I'll allow it.
Okay. I mean, I rolled.
You are
I
prone.
rolled a 6.
Okay. So you're prone. Either way.
I succeeded. But it's
I rolled
opposite.
a 6.
It was a failure.
You tumble. Actually, wait. If it goes under like this and it hits, it would start listing this direction. Aw, cute. So you tumble back into Adeline.
So what happens if we rolled under a 7?
Who succeeds
We fall.
and catches you.
Well, that's good because I didn't really want both of us to jump over the side.
You're just prone.
Okay.
I fell too.
You're prone.
Into Sid Soto.
Yep. You fall right in front of the guy you
Can I
just
kiss him
stabbed.
on the lips?
He drops you.
Oh.
Oh.
But wait, you don't know my secret.
I do know your secret. Oh.
Yes, Sid Soto doesn't know my secret.
Are you on your feet?
Uh-huh.
Felicity?
Jokes, I don't need
You're
that.
good? All right.
Oh. I mean,
It-
that's a pretty good percentage of the people reading chat. So.
That's true.
Odyssey. Oh wait, I didn't roll for Odyssey. Oh, success.
Sponsored by snacks.
Not. We're not. Don't say that.
It's just snacks in general, no TM.
She sees
Snack-
this
big
saltwater
snack is gonna see
wave, and as this creature dipped under the water, created this wave that's coming up along the side of the ship. And she sees you falling into Adeline, who's right at the ledge. So she grabs that seawater that's coming up the ship, and she pulls it towards the both of you to try to wash both of your feet
I'm
out.
going to use my reaction for the team, so
Okay.
it's only me.
Okay, that's great. Then, you are already being held by Adeline. So even if you were to fail the test of alacrity again to keep up from the water, she'll get you. You're still on your feet.
Okay.
And at the end of that moment, the ship lists back. So like it hit it, it's gonna swing itself back, so everyone has to make a test of alacrity again.
But I'm already on the ground. I have to make it to
No, if you're already prone, don't worry about it. If you're
I
already
cannot
down,
stay on my
I'm
feet.
already
down.
down.
Good,
Cannot
because
stay
I
on my
would have
feet.
failed.
This time I fell down.
Everyone-
I mean, that's
Yeah.
what
That's
happened
kinda
with my
what
roll.
just
That's
So.
exactly.
They were on the other side, though. I didn't realize. Weren't they on the other side?
I don't know. I just put
Is
it
my
in
shield
shoot-
still
I have no
burning?
idea.
shoot fallen.
Yeah.
Yes.
I make sure it's out in front of me if I'm tumbling in her direction.
Okay. Everyone's dying. Two of the pirates and
He's
one
up on
of
a
the
thingy.
sailors fall off overboard.
Yes.
2 pirates? These 2?
Sure. Whichever ones are closest to that.
Oh, these guys.
Yeah.
Because we're moving this
Going
way
now.
now. So 2 sailors.
Yep.
They gone, and 2 pirates.
No, sorry, 2 pirates and 1
Pirates,
sailor.
1 sailor. So that would probably be this guy.
Yep.
Bye bye.
Is
I fell down.
Lurge?
Oh, I should
was
roll.
in a-
I should
He
roll
was
for
on
him.
on a thingy up high
What is his stats?
and went both ways. Right into the Leviathan's mouth, maybe.
Just,
Oh, no.
just
Oh no!
Oh, his first roll when it started listing this way, he's used to the feeling of being up there. He held on. The second time, when it shot back, he fell off.
Nerd!
Into the waters.
No, just onto the deck.
Ouch, dude.
He's prone.
That probably hurt a lot.
What's your rolls on fall damage?
It's 20. It's a D20.
A d20?
Yeah.
Just total?
Just total.
A d20 for every foot.
Natural 20.
Yeah. 'Cause you can hurt yourself a lot,
Lord.
or you might be
But
fine.
what about like it has to like at some point it has to be
Multiply.
more than 1d20.
Yeah, I mean,
Determined on how far you fall.
Every 10 feet, it's another.
As
20.
determined by the historian.
yep.
We'll let him go for now.
So much.
Attilius, who up until this point has still had his hands behind his back, looks more panicked than ever. He unfolds his hands.
Oh.
And they're
Oh,
down
we are
by
in
his
trouble.
side.
Oh,
We are
no.
very much in trouble.
Oh shoot.
Captain, if the boy that just went overboard was right, and this is the Leviathan, we're not going to survive. I don't know why that went
How is
New
Duke?
Yorker.
We're not gonna survive.
Okay, Lois.
Did you see the thing out
Did
there?
you see the thing out there?
We're not gonna survive.
We're not gonna survive. It's gonna be.
It's a Leviathan.
We're gonna fall and it's gonna go.
And then it's gonna be real bad.
He makes eye contact with Sid and he's like, and Sid sees that his arms got uncrossed. And
Yeah.
he is like, he's serious.
Oh man.
Yeah.
He's so serious.
Achilles means business now.
It's Felicity's turn.
Ah! I hate that for me. Because I only have 3. Well.
It's a stem.
Okay.
Not again.
What?
Not the wicked reference
It's
again.
wicked.
Okay.
Oh, Felicity, roll a test of instinct.
What a test of
Wait,
stinking.
instinct?
Didn't the prof say that didn't I say that this is going to be what happens from the Wicked reference? Literally, the Leviathan comes.
You
That
did say
is
that.
what you said.
Yeah.
And when you said that, I
You
went,
did say that. So I got a 5.
I missed that reference.
So I have -2 in instinct,
It's in
man.
the
what's your
Discord.
logic?
-1.
One of the
Man, I
wrong
tried to
answers
help
only.
you.
I know.
But-
Sorry,
It's
continue
bad.
your turn.
It's okay.
Continue your turn.
Okay.
See somebody. Votes for see somebody.
Oh, see somebody.
I
It's
am
just it's Pirates of the Caribbean. It's just
hearing
running through
those
my
two
head.
have that conversation. I'm going to look at Sid, and I'm going to say, Captain,
should.
now is the time we
It's
work
not
together.
worth it.
Yes? And I am going to,
He gets a big smile on his face. I'm always a sucker for teamwork.
figures. And I am going to, what is a musket gonna do against that thing? Okay,
It's under the water currently.
okay, great. I am
Shoot
going.
the water.
I am going to. Can we still smell? We can still smell the smoke from like the lower deck. Is it still on fire?
I mean, everything smells like smoke. Every single weapon, every gun
Yeah.
is powered by gunpowder, and every time that a gun is shot, there's a big smoke, not big,
Right,
little
right.
smoke poof that comes out. It's pretty smoky around here,
Yeah. Okay.
despite the rain.
Dolphins are nice.
Yeah, I am going to. Can I like ready? Because I
So
can't
peaceful.
see. I cannot see this Leviathan at all.
Nope.
Am I allowed to ready a combat action for when I see something happen?
What do you think?
Sure.
We've never discussed it. I
Never
don't.
discussed it.
I don't care.
Sure.
Okay.
Let's
great.
do it.
Call.
I am going to. Yeah. I am going. I'm sorry. There's just not a ton I can do. Gosh. Okay. I am going to ready an attack and then regroup. So I'll skip my next turn, but then I'll regain 2 full 10.
All right.
Ready an attack with the musket if that thing comes up and tries to eat one of us. Not that it's gonna do much. but-
Aemon, you are being lifted up to your feet by your woman.
Okay.
Your turn.
I was. Did I finish my regroup yet?
Yes, you did.
So first of all, I'm gonna just. If I can't do it quickly, just a spear on the shield to break off the thing and just chuck it into the ocean because I don't want a fire shit on my arm or on this boat. And then I will. Oh, you got it. The only thing I can think of is the cannons. That's it.
Yeah.
So I will yell at Odyssey. This is gonna have to wait. And I grab Addie and start making my way below deck as far as I can get.
Yeah, you guys can make it below deck. If that's what you're using your turn for. She's not hesitating.
Yelling to the others.
Okay. As you walk by, Ragan, what's it? LRG? Lurge. He's laying there. My leg!
My leg!
My leg!
And he gets up. And as he starts moving towards below deck, the creature comes back up out of the water from this side. We don't have to move it. I'm worried that it's going to block the camera if it's on that side. You won't see Sarah's face.
Wait, I'm trying to get the my leg guy.
That's the one.
Sorry.
My leg.
My leg.
My leg.
It is now out of the water. Its head about
What on that
40,
side?
40 feet in the air on the port side.
From this side?
Your
Opposite
port,
side?
your starboard.
Let's do
If
it.
it blocks Sarah's face in the cameras, let us know.
It's okay. I'll just sit up nice and tall. It's okay. You can get me a booster seat next time this happens.
Oh man.
And he limps his way
Look at this thing
He lives his way
below deck.
below
Yeah.
deck.
Oh, how many? Sorry, if I do wherewithal, how much wherewithal would that have been? How much movement was that? Because I was full on my turn.
I think like once you're below deck, we're not going to use wherewithal, right? For the cannons.
Yeah. So, I mean,
It's like your whole turn.
it took you 8 hexes to get there, so 8 hexes to get back.
So, could I, on the rest of my turn, get everything together again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Quickest way that I can do it. Okay.
It's just so cool.
Did you see the dolphins at the bottom?
I don't like it.
Kieran.
It turns
Um,
to you.
So that thing came out of the water on the side of the ship that I'm on
Mm-hmm.
now.
It's gonna eat you up.
Does it see me?
In the greater picture of what it sees, it's really taking a look at the ship.
Okay.
I don't think it really notices the ants
Notice me from
Okay.
on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What can I do? I get up because I was prone.
Mm-hmm. Good call.
And I stare at it.
Menacingly.
Just kind of in awe.
Uh-huh.
Oh, how mighty. One of your great creatures.
You pass the soft drops.
And I try to commune with it.
What?
What?
This ain't no Snow White fairy tale, boy.
Roll
Is this the creature
a
that's
test
on
of bravery.
Roll animal handling.
I just, like,
No.
what is
It's
this
a lot
thing?
smaller. This thing is like legitimately could swallow the boat whole.
What?
That was a 12
Minus 9.
for a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, he was. When I say commune, what I meant was I stare at it and probably poop my pants. The most
That's
horrifying
duty.
thing ever.
Checks out.
You look up at this creature.
Dude.
It has layers of beautiful turquoise scales and these wonderfully graceful fins
It's beautiful.
as it comes up out of the water. And there's even a rainbow as the water is dripped off one of its fins underneath it, and a rainbow forms under that.
Oh. It's like a Lisa Frank
So
photo.
Is that the end of your
I
turn?
mean,
Especially
I don't know
with
what
the
to do.
dolphins.
I can't hurt it because it's so big and majestic. I guess if I can. Well, what are the consequences of a 3 on bravery?
No consequences.
Okay.
You're just
It's big. He's gonna run away.
What did you say at the Oh my gosh.
Off the plank with ya!
Off the plank. Is that where you're going, bud?
He'll go below.
Okay. What did you say at the start
What?
of the session? I was like, oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh,
boy.
Oh my.
Oh boy. Oh. Why? Yeah, no, I think Yak will go down below
All right.
and help with the cannons, I guess.
At
We
the
are way out of
Uh-huh.
end of round 3.
He does spend the rest of his turn praying.
Got you. Got you.
Prayer roll.
our safety.
Prayer roll.
Free action to cry, right?
I think it's a reaction to cry.
Hey, do I add instinct to a prayer?
Sure.
That's a 13.
Wow.
13 prayer.
You
Wow.
said all the right words.
You know what? The Almighty hears you. It really does.
He always does,
Yeah,
but
Yeah.
I
always
rolled like
does.
double ones and to hear you, but
True.
at least you.
I'm praying.
You probably like some
On the
prayers more
starboard
than
side.
others. I mean,
Less
Its
selfish
tail
ones, less selfish
maybe.
ones. Yeah.
comes up out of the water. and starts to lay over
No!
the top of the ship.
And everyone was a man after God's own heart.
Anyone that's in the middle, those sailors, pirates, they would have seen it coming. It's a little slow. They'll dodge out either direction, out of the way. In fact, they'll go below deck too, because most of them are cannoneers as well.
Period.
All 5 of them?
Yeah.
Oh, and the one behind the door?
Yeah.
So all 6.
They
Vanished.
scattered.
Scat.
Zippity-doo-pow-pow.
Duty. Scat.
Zippity-doo-pow-pow.
Whale Eye holds her whale eye, and it's just like dripping
Ew. That's nasty.
putrescence into her hands.
What is wrong
And
with
she
her?
goes, Leviathan was right. And she runs.
Of course.
But
Two warriors
Rodney,
left.
it's your turn.
How much movement will it take to get out of the top of the mast and jump off of it and drive my trident into its head like a spade shovel? Or a pogo stick, if you will.
Isn't his
much
head under
wherewithal?
the water?
His head is out, so I want to climb up
But I thought he was going over
and then
His tail is coming up around the other end.
and then jump off and land on its head, driving like a pogo stick my trident into its skull.
You know what? I'll leave it at a solid 6.
All right, that's what I do. What do I roll
But
for
does
that?
he get to?
Roll your attack.
Yeah. Does he add anything to that, or is it just
Hi-ya!
We'll
it's
see.
out of his league?
So that is a 10.
Oh wow.
Okay. It hits. Go ahead and do your spear your trident damage, which is a d20 and a d6 or a d8, plus another d20 for that fall.
Yeah.
The momentum.
Momentum. So that is 33 points of
You
damage.
look pretty cool, Budwadi.
And then what
that-
happens to him? Does he die? You get eaten?
You take 14 IP
take-
loss.
Okay, but that's a net gain.
You felt that its scales are armored. You pierced through.
Okay, I take my trident and again I just shove it back
Wait,
into
how
the
much-
same
how
spot
much-
that I
How
hit.
much WP do you have?
Well, this was
Regrouped.
I
Okay.
regrouped.
So
So
you have 3 left.
yeah,
1 left after this.
One
Like
left
that-
after
That
this.
noise was way louder than a cannon shot.
It's like you
Yes.
foul beast from
But you
beneath.
can't hear anything.
Yeah.
I.
Everything.
Oh, that is 6. I failed.
Oh no. Oh no.
Its armored scales are pretty tough. The
I
momentum,
just
the
can't.
momentum helped you a lot,
Just can't get my trident out fully.
but you see its eye turn and look up towards you.
Oh, I will hang on to my trident that is still because I couldn't fully pull it up.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I love
And regroup while holding on to this bad boy.
As the eyeball moves, I'll release the shot.
All right.
It's a critical success, actually.
Roll high.
Okay, what do I do with that?
What
I
are you doing?
double whatever I do.
What is she doing?
Releasing my thing from before.
I don't know.
I was going to shoot it.
Oh, okay. With
My
a
bravery roll earlier.
And it
was
would have been
also
dual
a critical
strike.
success.
Wait, I would have been dual strike.
It was
For
Wait, I thought it was a 3.
That is
Well, 'cause
also
you said
success.
minus
Oh.
I did it with.
But
but
I
I
did it
got
with dual.
12 on the dice.
Yeah.
So just wanted to throw that out.
It was dual strike, so it was 2 hits. The first one was critical, so this one's gonna get doubled. Okay, that's not bad. 22 times 2 is 44. And then the second one was 22 also. So
Wow.
66.
Nice shot, dude.
Thanks. I make eye contact with Odyssey, and I go at the end of the gun. Because I shot at its eyeball, so its eyeball is probably just destroyed.
That's a big thing.
I told you, shouting over the rain. I told you your dad had it wrong. It is Adeline's turn. She's down with you. She's helping you guys. She is your quarter gunner, so whoever is going to be shooting cannons is readying the cannons. We will get there. But on Sid, Soto's, and Isolde's turn, they look at each other and they make an agreement with their eyes. That's right. We're not going to survive this if we don't work together. So they both turn, pull out their muskets, and start shooting at the beast.
Musket shots.
Do not hit Budwadi.
Maybe you can help them.
Budwadi.
Aim for Budwadi.
It helps.
I don't even know what I'm
Because
looking
we know
at,
where-
so I'm just sort of in it for the love of the game.
I know
here.
that Donald will be aiming at the brown man.
Donald.
Can you help me do math?
Yeah.
Just start counting these up
Yeah.
total.
Yep. Go ahead.
Total. 10. 15. Oh my.
I'm still
20.
20. So y'all are gonna have to wait
7.
another turn. I'm so sorry.
I have full
15.
wherewithal. Just all I did was
I'm wondering.
25.
Well, I'm wondering what little
17.
man he's doing.
Is that 6 numbers?
Little
109.
man wasn't a cannoneer.
Great.
Yes, it was 6 numbers.
he's probably
I think he was scared. I'm not scared. It's just 3 vapors.
Yeah. So they're taking their turn simultaneously and attacking this thing with each take 3 musket shots, and do some serious damage. Donald,
Is there a rope around?
there's ropes.
Yeah, there's rope
everywhere.
I figured that. I would like to try to rope Budwadi back. I'd like to try to lasso him around his arms and pull him back on board.
Okay.
Is that going to be what?
What you
How much whip are we talking here?
technique?
How much whip are we talking? How much does it cost?
6.
Can we
You're a
negotiate? Can we negotiate?
You're a
I'm a
medic.
sailor.
Expensive actions in this
Technique?
game.
Yeah, baby. That's 14.
All right.
Successful. Are you gonna let go of your trident?
I will try to bring it with me.
Okay.
So like I'm standing right here.
It's like, I do not need your help.
So I would like you pulling him up the side.
I'm fine.
Uh-huh.
I'm doing great on my own, thank you.
Hey, if
Let's do this. Both of you roll 2d6. Just straight.
9.
7.
Okay. You pull him. You get the trident too. You're
Yeah.
still hanging onto the trident, but
So, yeah. So I would pull him up to right here, and then I would stab him in the neck with my dagger, and like be like, "You should have thought about this. You should have died 40 years ago at the Battle of Blackwater Bay. You disgusting bastard."
You are a racist pig. And I spit my blood back into your face.
That's a success.
Wait, are you aiming for the throat?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
do you, like, kill
So
shot?
like yeah, so he's like I'm pulling him up, and he's like almost at the top, and then I just take my dagger out. He's unassuming,
Oh my gosh.
and yeah, I'm going for like jugular out, and then I would cut the rope, and he'd fall.
that
and
was
he'd
always-
fall.
Okay.
Okay.
Possible.
Listen,
I can't argue with that.
his character is an antagonization on my character.
You are
We
holding
all
on to
we
your
were part of the
trident.
same crew.
It's his catalyst.
It's in my catalyst.
But Wadi, you fall into the water. To be determined.
Well, I definitely did 18 damage for sure, just with the.
Where are you at?
Oh, he's alive.
I don't know where am I.
No, with help. With
IP
help.
wise.
With help.
With-
What does 18 do to you?
With that extra, I was
Oh, yeah.
pretty okay.
We're chilling.
Oh, right.
So now he's just floating.
She's not out here anymore.
Who?
In combat.
Okay.
And then I would go below deck.
That's kind of how it works. Oh, you're going below deck.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
I cannot
Go for
believe
it. Somebody move his mini down.
I'd give below deck and I'd be like, guys, Budwadi, he's done. I don't think he's gonna make it.
There are witnesses.
Let's
I literally watch that happen and I go,
let's get the
it's been years.
let's get the cannons going on this Leviathan.
Okay.
That was us.
I really want to say insight check right now, but that's not a thing.
Who
Instinct.
I also feel like because he was unassuming, I should have gotten more damage, but it's fine. Well, that'll be in
Honestly-
2.0.
Odyssey spent her turn coming below deck,
Okay.
and she is doing whatever it takes to get those cannons ready as well.
I never in my wildest dreams would have done that to you. You truly are a racist man.
I feel like I hear him, but
Attilius, as long as Captain is on deck, puts his hands back behind his back and stands and waits. He can triage.
Attilius as he was
He can
witness.
triage with his hands.
He
there's
definitely-
way too much going
He
on.
definitely
Nobody
witnessed.
I'm
Nobody
proud
saw
of you.
that.
You're proud of him too.
No, you, as you go over.
I'm proud of you.
God. Well, I mean,
2.
Those.
You're already like mile away.
Bugatti, Budwadi.
Bugatti, Budwadi.
I will go under this table.
I guess I can go home, right?
Swim home.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm not even. I
Who has his
can't.
own personal medic?
I thought I hit him. Oh, he just.
You
yeah.
did, yeah.
Yeah. You gotta take the medic out first.
Felicity, your
Yeah.
turn.
I was regrouping, so I can't do anything.
Oh,
I
so
will
you
allow
really-
you in your regroup to see what's going on and move.
Oh, okay.
This is 200 years ago. They allowed you to move.
This is a
regroup.
dire situation.
Yeah. A dire situation. And Budwadi's overboard.
You
What
didn't
would a
see
good
that.
captain do?
There's too much going on.
I think people definitely saw you drag me last.
No, they saw me try to rescue you, and you fell out of the rope.
You had a
I
knife
am
and you
going
stabbed me in
I
the
tried
neck.
to save you. It's like he's still here.
That was the weirdest rescue I'd ever seen in my life. So,
Are you below deck?
no, I'm literally standing right there.
You
Um,
have witness.
who are you talking to? I'm below deck.
I know, I like see you disappear and I go, we needed him! And I literally.
No, we don't. We have a 6. We'll get the goth.
Okay, what to do? I am going to. I am going to look over the banister
Doesn't surprise
and then look over at the beast that I just shot that probably now can't see out of its eye, hopefully. And I'm going
Yeah.
to
Hopefully.
me. Blind in one eye.
blind in one eye.
How many
and
other
I'm
eyes does
going
it have?
to
It has 2. It's 50% blind,
Nice.
like Morbid was for half the season.
True.
I am going to do. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna move over here because my next goal on my next turn will be to swing down and try to grab him, but I don't know if that's gonna work. So we'll see. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Or at least use the rope to climb up the ship, or give him something. We'll figure it out then.
He's drifted.
it.
He's drifted
Alright.
too far by now. He's miles away.
I cannot believe
We
this.
have cannon work to do. You need to get below deck.
You didn't even know who I was until the beginning of this round. You do not have the deep set.
Give me a second.
It was always this like, will they, won't they? They're kind of friends, but they're kind of not until you stabbed me in the neck. So now it is definitely we do not.
It was will they, won't they?
It was like playful.
Sorry that Sometimes the will they, won't they needs to end in won't they, or it doesn't mean as much when it ends in will they.
Well, that was a will they. You just ended it in will they.
All right, sometimes it needs to end poorly.
We good?
Meanwhile. Well, yeah, I mean,
I'm trying to get the canon stuff on board so we can complete
You
this.
sent one of our cannoneers overboard!
He's not important.
The events of the fight with the mighty beast fade to black.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
That was kind of rude.
Yeah, it didn't do what you wanted.
Do what I
it to.
wanted to.
There
Yay.
we go.
6 weeks later.
What? We didn't even get to shoot it.
Let me put some music on.
Mighty beast.
6 weeks later, I'm in the living room stressing. My father's stone face while you're asking for his
He's
blessing.
actually 1,000 leagues under the sea.
Yeah, he's 1,000 leagues under the sea.
Just kidding. No music. Wait.
For sure.
Here's
No,
what I'll do.
Leviathan probably just ate him on her way back down. She's so cute.
6 weeks?
She's such a pupper.
6 weeks later,
What?
in a spacious office, sitting at a solid oak desk, the head of the Adellian Navy. There's something else going on back there. There we go. So sorry, everyone. The head of the Adellian Navy, Admiral of the Fleet, Artemis Samler, pages through the personal log of Captain Isolde Raminsk to get a better picture of what transpired that day in international waters.
I can't even look at you. I cannot.
Let her finish!
I cannot. I am flabbergasted.
On this eve, I was once again reminded of the days of my youth, when I sailed merely as a passenger. Then I was known only as Mrs. Raminsk, and hoped solely for a future as a wife and mother. But when my husband fell ill and I took his place as commander of that vessel, I found a new hope alongside that child in my belly. Despite the mutiny on that very ship I overcame,
I thought this was a
and the 2 others that took place in my time in the Navy, the love of the sea is what kept me on its waters. Until this evening, it seemed as though nothing could change my mind of that. The pirates that the inevitability was sent to stop were indeed the ones that found them first, and there were only a handful of survivors. When we arrived to redeem them, another firefight ensued, and only one ship remained afloat. Just when I thought that I had truly known the sea and all that it had to offer, I was caught by surprise. Unsurprisingly, the pirates could not withstand the might of the Adellian Navy this time around, and were erased from the narrative. As I watched this evening's veil swap melt the colors from the sky and reflect off of the still waters, I read a letter from my daughter saying that I am newly a grandmother, and that they named the child after me, Isolde. What hope I had in the sea has expired, and if you are reading this, consider it my official letter of resignation. I have truly discovered all the mysteries the sea has to offer, and now I must solve the mystery of being a grandmother. These are my final requests as captain. Pardon Kieran Callahan and Eamon Kelly of any criminal history. Promote Felicity Holt to midshipman immediately. She has the potential of her father, if not more.
Oh no.
Award the survivors of the inevitability for their valor in the face of the horrors of the sea. Posthumously, Devin Badwadi Turner. Relieve his family and any remaining kin of his debt and give him full honor.
I cry at his funeral.
Donald Bartholomew Tanner should be sent to Concordia immediately.
I hear it's
To
warm
serve
there.
a life sentence for murder.
I hear it's warm there.
It's a nice place this time of year.
It's full of brown people. You'll hate it.
Didgeridoo.
On a very, very small sand pit in the middle of the Dagadal Ocean, Budwadi wakes up under a palm tree. Not sure if what just happened over the last few days was a dream.
I grabbed my trident and I say, there can only be one.
And that is where we'll end.
Yeah, beautiful.
Thank you for joining us for tonight's very special war stories and for my very first time historian. Headphones warning. Sorry, I came too late. Yeah. Does everyone want to say it together tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the table.
Good night.